Oh, you motherfuckers. You think you can do this to me? I'm the man up in this place. You the fuck you think you fucking with? I run shit here. I'ma burn this motherfucker down.
X Factor like Dez Bryant, my boy 88. Watch dream light when you living like a heavyweight. This ain't a 1 week thing, we grind like every day. Drop this on Fizzle Friday, cause that's my favorite day. And I'm gonna do it my way, cause that's my favorite way. They tried to put me on the shelf like I'm layaway. Told me it ain't no way, so I made a way. Welcome to South Harmon, I'm glad you here today.
Hey, you know we glad y'all here, man. Your boy's in the building. I took a week off. My brother over there from another mother over there took a week off. And hey man, we here now, you know. Glad that y'all here. Still got the heebie-jeebies. I don't know what's going on up in the clavicle or whatever this part of the body is, but we working on it, man. We working on it. I thought Mike, I ain't even upload my music right, bro. I thought I had a beat in the back, but I'm about to download it while we talking. But long story short, we here tonight. We glad y'all here. And hey, it's not Friday, baby, but it's always Fizzle Friday in my world. So I'm glad to be here. Got my boy back. Mike, how you feeling, Playboy? What's good with you, brother?
Feeling good, man. Fizzle Friday on a Saturday.
On a Saturday, that's
we'll
right.
Take it.
That's it.
Hey, any day is a good day for a Fizzle day. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, don't gas me up, brother. Don't gas me up, man.
I'm feeling good, man. Feeling good. Had a nice Saturday. Got some things accomplished. I put off for far too long, like staying on top of people to get payments in to all these damn Dynasty leagues I'm in.
Yeah, I saw you putting in that work.
Filling orphans. Yeah, so, hey, anybody in here looking for Dynasty leagues? I got plenty of orphans, okay? Plenty of orphans. Need a good home. Need somebody to take care of them. You know, they may be a little bit scraggly. Don't worry. They don't bite. I promise they don't piss on the couch. They'll be fine.
That's fine. It.
Hit me up, man. I got a bunch of orphans I still got to fill. And, hey, the best part about it is this is how I love when I take over an orphan. Like, you take over an orphan, you pay, and then, boom, the draft starts right away. Like, let's get that rookie draft going. Let's get right into it. Let's get to the fun stuff. So, I can pretty much tell you, as soon as all these orphans get filled and paid, we drafted. A lot of drafts.
Yeah, because I think I'm in 2 of them leagues, brother, that need to be filled. But I will say this, man. I got the music playing. I finally found a little beat. I wanted to. So let me redo this. What's good? What's popping, baby? We finally here. It's Fizzle Saturday / Friday. You know how we get down, man. We here. We going to have us a good time. My boy just put the sponsorship out for some orphan teams. You better get, you need a new baby, man. Rockabye, baby. Get the crib popping, man. Come on, tap in with us. But still trying to get it together. But we still here, man. So, Mike, man, it's been 1 full year, brother. I don't know if the people read the title or they paid attention, but it's literally been May the 10th, 2024 was my first episode, bro. And we here, man. We here, your boy made it 1 full year. And the funny part is, Mike, I've been bragging on this since we probably started. Other than last Friday, and I think the Friday I missed when I went to go see Glorilla, our girl Glow. I ain't missed no Fridays since, brother. I mean, we made up on a Saturday one time, but I'm saying your boy been going strong, man. You know what I'm saying? But you've been right there about 97. You shoot 97%, bro. So you right there with me, man. So from day one, episode 1 and now, man, we here. The journey has been long, but it's been good. I still remember that first episode, man. I was like, I'm trying to get my feet wet. I'm trying to figure it out. It's different when you talking to people that's in the chat and you don't even you're talking to fake people in the sense and you're trying to figure it out. But hey man, it's been a great ride, bro. So I appreciate y'all putting me on, man. But you've been in Friday nights. I didn't expect you to come every Friday. You signed up for it, but I was like, all right, at some point I'm gonna have to find me some guests. My boy said, no, the guests come with us. They don't just take my spot, man. So I appreciate you, man, tapping in with me on Fridays. And yeah, bro, 1 year, man. 1 full year.
It's crazy to think 365 days ago, very first episode in the books now. And it was one of those things that when you started out doing it and you said that you wanted to, I was like, let's go. Like, what do you need from me? Let's get you on. Let's figure this out. And man, you think about it, it feels way longer than a year ago because you've come so far in your abilities at this point, man. You're such a good host. You can put together show ideas. Your graphic design, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, I think when you started, we were about on par with our thumbnail making abilities. I've been lapped like 17 times at this point. Like, stop, I'm dead already. Okay, I just let you have it. But it's incredible to think, and it was one of those things when we started the show. I said, like, man, you kind of got to have a duo show. Like doing solo, you can do it. Trust me, I've done a few. I hate every one of them. I hate it. You need that person to vibe with, to talk with, to bounce stuff off of, that energy. And I said, I'll be there for you every step of the way at the start. And yeah, I think it was from this episode 365 days ago. I was like, damn, that was a lot of fun. Hey, any Friday you need me, any Friday you need me. I know we talked about putting other people on, but any Friday you need me, Fizz, I'm there. I had such a good time on this show. So many more to come. Many more to come.
Yeah, nah, no doubt, man. No doubt, man. And I do got to shout out the people in the chat, man. Those are the ones that pretty much we put this show on for. We ain't just on here because we don't have nothing else to do, right? We on here to give them some good content, and they've been sticking strong, sticking through. And we even got people that I feel like now, Mike, I got my little solid base. I got my regulars I see all the time. I always tell myself I ain't got the Mike and Adam show yet, but I got my little base. I know
you're getting there.
I feel like, I got my strong, like, I did good 10, 15. I'm like, all right, man, I'm expect them every week. So it is Mother's Day weekend. So shout out to all the mothers. If you're taking your lady out, your mother, your grandmother, enjoy that, man. If you missed us tonight, run it back later. It's all love. But Mike, man, before I get to the people, man, I got to shout out Pops, man. Pops' birthday was yesterday. I hit Pops up, man.
Pops.
I had to holler at my boy, man. His birthday was yesterday. My nephew's birthday was yesterday. So I just left his party. That's why I was like 10 minutes before the stream. I walked and got back home. And I don't know if you know this, Mike, but my girl Lisa Ann's birthday was yesterday, man. I hit her up. I said, hey, man, happy birthday. You're 50-some years strong, man. Keep on getting, you're looking good. Keep doing your thing. You feel me? So
let's go.
It May 9th must be a good day, man.
It's a popular day, man. Who knew?
That's it, man. But shout out to Pops. Pops always been riding through, man. Every show in the chat. So let's see what's popping, man. My boy Dynasty D said he crushing it, man. We just trying to keep it going, brother. We trying to keep it going. Theo in the building, man. What's good? And I saw your other comment, Theo. He said, I remember when I told Fizz I love this show. And Theo, you know what's so funny? When I saw you last August and you told me that, bro, I told everybody. I'm like, bro, I didn't even think nobody really thought my show of me. You know what I'm saying? Because at the time, Mike, let me see. That was August. Okay, yeah, I did have my show then. And I don't even think I'm not saying I didn't take it serious, but I didn't think that people watched it and would tell me. Because a lot of people will watch something, but they ain't gonna tell you they seen it. They just like it, subscribe it, watch it, but you can walk right past them. They might not even say hi. But when Theo chopped it up with me, man, I took a picture with him. I got a picture with my boy, man. So shout out Theo, man, for putting that gas in the tank and letting me keep on remembering and keep going, bro. So I appreciate you, man. No Teslas. We ain't charging. We putting gas in the tank over here, brother. So I appreciate my boy Theo, though, man. He gave me them words and I kept it going, man. Who else? D-Walk in the building, always tapping in. My man, Doctor, man. He said, what's up with that helmet, though, Mike? Where is that, man?
Sitting right here still. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. I'm getting there. All right, tomorrow. I swear. I promise.
It's Mother's Day, Doc. He ain't got you tomorrow, brother. But
I got him tomorrow. Don't worry. Trust me. We'll make a special trip to the UPS store tomorrow.
There we go. Well, Doc, listen, man. You missing out on us on this year at the Expo, brother. No Chick-fil-A with my dog. This my Chick-fil-A, brother. If anybody know me, they know I would brag about eating Chick-fil-A every day. I don't care. I'm so sick that they close on Sundays. I don't care, bro. I will go there every chance I get. And literally, Mike, I know you remember my first year at the Expo. 4:00 in the morning, y'all making them videos. Everybody taking their turn on the couch in the video. I'm on the corner eating a salad at 4 a.m, eating this raggedy red lettuce salad. It's not even green anymore. I will ride or die for my Chick-fil-A, man. And Dr. B is my guy every morning on those drunk nights when all the hallways are quiet and Mike walking by with no shirt and some flip-flops. I'm going straight to Chick-fil-A, and my boy Doc is there with me, man. So that's my boy, man. We're going to get you that helmet, though. Mike said he got you, my boy.
There's two things I can't help you with at the Expo, right? Like, I don't eat that much anymore, so no on the Chick-fil-A. I might have a piece of lettuce. They sell just one piece of lettuce.
There we go.
Maybe I'll save my meal. Nah, I can't do that, man. I can't forego T-Rock's cooking.
Yeah,
my one meal a day. Can't forego that.
Man.
Can't help you with the old Chick-fil-A, and
it's all good, man. It's all good.
It really sucks
you know
not
what?
being able to drink, man.
Now
Like,
that
I
we
don't
don't
know how
have
the
a school,
expo is going to be with no drunkenness.
now that we don't have a school, maybe I just take more of Rock's cooking. Maybe Rock got to cook me a Chick-fil-A sandwich. I'm gonna make him make me a chick sandwich, and we're gonna have to figure it out from there, man.
There we go. Hey,
There we go.
reverse
There we go.
engineer this. Make me one of these. I love
For
it.
sure, for sure. Deconstruct it, man. That's how we gonna do it, man. So appreciate you, Pops. You know that, man. My boy Void, he said congratulations, man. Yeah, we gonna keep it good. We gonna keep it going, man. The grind don't stop, man. So yeah, look, my boy Dynasty, he gave me another shout out, man. Yeah, I even helped him with a thumbnail. He was trying to show me his thumbnails. He was trying to get his show. I said, bro, I'm gonna make you one, give you a blueprint, and go from there. So excuse me, man. Shout out my boy Dynasty D for tapping. And Cameron Mai, he said, not on YouTube. Yeah, we on YouTube, bro. Come on over to the YouTube side, man. You on the X.
So a little bit of maybe Cameron doesn't know, but this show became so much your own that we gave you your own channel. Said, here you go. Here's your baby. So South Harmon Vibes, Cameron.
South Harmon Vibes.
South Harmon
baby.
Vibes.
I'm not gonna lie, Mike. I will say this, man, to the people. I know when this channel was announced, I was like, all right, which direction we going? What we gonna do? And bro, I will say this, man. I brag on this all the time. I say, bro, my brothers gave me the keys and said, hey, do your thing, man. So I've been taking advantage of it. When you see me popping out, Mike, listen, on Monday with Seth, I might got a Tuesday, Wednesday, bro. I'm just popping out, man. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Y'all let me do my thing. You let me grow. So I appreciate it, bro, because your boy working hard. I'm trying to put that work in. And yeah, I appreciate that.
I do got an announcement. I've been talking about this forever for South Harmon Vibes.
So. There we go.
Been talking about this forever.
I need my sound bites, man. I'm missing them, man.
But we got a date. July 26th.
All right, there we go. What you got?
July 26th, man. College football's back. I'm streaming the living shit out of that. South Harmon Vibes. All right.
There we go.
This Iowa might have a quarterback, maybe. This Gronowski. We might have a quarterback, so I could actually play the goddamn game with Iowa quarterback and not like want to throw my controller through a fucking wall. So
well, I'm gonna say this, Mike, about the college thing. I know you got your dynasty, but I want to see you call the chat out, man. I want you to see you play the people, man. I think the people want to see you play the people, bro.
All right. We'll get that figured out.
If you got your one night where you got a dynasty night, and it got to be a night where Mike night, like come holler at me, fight night with Mike night, or whatever we gonna call it. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta, I'll play you, bro. I'll buy it again. What's up?
I don't mind that idea, right? We get on for the stream or whatever. Mm-hmm. We take a call out, from the chat. That's who we playing that night.
That's it.
See what's up. Just watch me get.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. I want to see because those 3 games or 2 games we played, bro. I had so much fun on the live, bro. I think everybody enjoyed it. I want to see you.
You didn't have fun when you were playing with Iowa. You were getting gapped by Bert Emanuel Jr.
Bro, that's because I was going 5 receiver offense, knowing y'all got 1 receiver, man. Come on.
Mount Pleasant, Michigan, stand up. You don't know nothing about them Central Michigan Chippewas, right?
Yeah, okay. All right. But shout out Cameron Myers, man. Look, come on to the YouTube channel, South Harmon Vibes, man. Come on, tap on one, brother. Leave us a comment on the YouTube if you can. We appreciate it. Subscribe if you can give us that too, bro. So Dynasty D says his birthday was May 7th. Shout out to you, brother. Happy belated, man. Hope everything is good. My boy Big E in the building, man. Shout out my boy Big E. He don't even play Dynasty, Fantasy, none of that. He just tapped in because I told him your boy got a show, man. So shout out my man for coming through. Who else we have? We got my boy Patty Mills in the building. He said he can't join, but he had to stop and say congrats. We appreciate you, Patty, man. Appreciate you, brother, for sure. Dr. B got me some Chick-fil-A today. Oh, he ate Chick-fil-A for me today. My bad.
I had a minor panic attack right there, too. Listen, we got the South Harmon Vibes. We got our own Dynasty League going on. Startup draft.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Right? I had a little minor, shit, I ain't on the clock, am I? Oh, shit.
Bro.
No.
I literally made a pick before as the intro was on. I made a pick in one of the leagues while the intro was on. So trust me, I got mine out the way. We good to go.
T-Rock's on the clock. Rock's on the clock. Back to back.
All right.
Okay.
It's funny because every time T-Rock get tagged, he don't reply. As soon as I tag Rock, he make his pick. So maybe I need to go ahead and put that in the chat, man.
I see no green dot.
No green dot.
No green dot.
Rock,
he's waiting for man. He's waiting for the bat signal.
There we go. Okay, we got Cameron. There we go. Found it. Appreciate you, man. If you hit that subscribe, brother, man, like it. We appreciate you coming through. This is, like I said, episode. I don't remember what episode, but it's been a full year. So, But yeah, Mike, tonight, man, I didn't have time to pull up no highlights and to make the reels and go back and look at all this stuff, man. So I just say, you know what? Let's take a trip down memory lane, man. We could talk about previous shows. We could talk about what happened in the year. I know me and you always go back and forth with the music. I will say this. I know this conversation is over with, man. But I ain't gonna talk about the player. I just want to talk about the night. Draft night. I know you was zapped out. You know I was zapped out. How was draft night for us, bro? I feel like a lot of people hit me and said, bro, you had the moments of the weekend for your Shador takes, man. People still talking about it, man. So how was your draft night and whatever you can remember, bro?
I remember quite a bit. I'll say this. All right. You had your time. You had your Mel Kiper moment, Fizz Kiper. You were Fizz Kipering it up on the stream. I will say this. I heard it so much that I was spaced out. So I don't know what you were actually saying most of the time. I would just smile and nod because I was on Jupiter somewhere. Right? It's probably a good thing I was because I really felt bad. Do you remember night 1 with Maddie? We got that pick right away, and he goes like, "What's this mean for Cedric Tillman?"
Nah, for real.
And the adult Skittles hadn't kicked in at that point. Like I felt like I went too hard at Maddie. Like who gives a fuck?
Nah, for real.
So maybe it was a good thing. By the time you were on your Fizz Kiper rants about Shador,
appreciate you, Shizzle.
I was up on Mars somewhere, just exploring, hanging out, But that was most of my draft, other than it being a literal marathon.
It was
pun intended with this. I mean, between the draft streams and then we did that show, 2.5 hours on Friday during the day. I think I had 20 hours of streaming between Thursday night and Saturday evening. That was a lot, man. I was gassed. I was worn out. But listen, hey, it's always a good time, man.
For me. It was a long week for me, bro.
I wouldn't change anything.
For sure.
Wouldn't change a damn thing. I love it. Draft streams, my favorite thing besides 100%. The expo. Every
for sure.
Year. Every
for sure.
Year.
Shout out Bendels, man. You in the building. We appreciate you, man. How you feeling, Bendels? Everything good, brother? Yeah, man. I see my boy Shizzle say he still remember our first episode when we was talking about the movies. I don't remember which movie Shizzle, but you know how we get down over here, Mike. We talk about everything, man. So my boy Mr. Wonderful in the building, man.
We've talked our fair share of movies, I would say.
For sure.
Over the last
I got my boy on the media, man. We done talked about People Under the Stairs. We done talked about all my hood classics.
You got me to
Leprechaun in the Hood.
I was going to say you got me to watch Leprechaun in the Hood 1 and 2. I didn't watch 3. I don't give a shit. I'm not doing 3, but I watched 1 and 2.
Hey, Mike, and that's when you was just drinking. Imagine if you was popping Skittles back there. You might be on number 4 right now, man. I don't know.
I could be on to number 5.
My boy Mike was watching Leprechaun in the Hood, man. That's what I gotta say, Mike. I will say, man. I don't know if I'm a good or bad influence, but I will say you're gonna ride with me no matter what. Matter what, man.
I might sneak across the bridge here real soon, pick up some more Skittles and then just have me a Leprechaun in the Hood night. You know what I'm saying?
There we go. Hey, bro, listen, me and Rock said this, man. 2027, the draft is here, and Rock got family in Baltimore. So I said this, bro. Next year, I'm on the stream. 2027, we got to figure a way to get me on the stream on the ground, bro. I'm going with the people, bro. I'm going to be on the field, boots on the ground with the mic, live in the stream. Hey, we tapping in with Fizz. What's going on down there? Hey, man, I'm down here. I'm letting you know now. 2027, I ain't missing it, bro. Can't miss it.
We're gonna have Fizz promote in.
That's it.
Listen, that would be the only time that we would let you spoil picks like you were trying, because you actually there, right? Can't get any Mike, sooner than in person.
I never say the players' names, man. All right.
I know, but nobody wants to know anything, Fizz. We want the complete suspense. We don't want to know offense. We don't want to know if we're going to be happy or sad. We want the emotion raw, live. Put that goddamn phone away next time. Don't even look at nothing.
For sure. Shout out my boy, Mr. Wonderful, man. For those that don't know, man, my boy, Mr. Wonderful, I tell everybody, man, the school, when you come, I'm like the guidance counselor, man. I just introduce you to what you about to get into, man. My boy pulled up. I literally said, man, put your bags here, come downstairs. I introduced him to everybody. I even hopped in the car. I forgot we even went, bro. I'm just like literally giving this man a tour of the campus. Like I'm just, I'm the greeter of the day. So shout out my boy, man. I was the first person that we probably even talked to on that day. But appreciate you coming through, man, for sure. And Robo Chris said, "What's good? What's good, bro? How you feeling, man?" Bro. Yeah, you're right. Draft night, I didn't break nothing, but I damn sure had a night, man. So, but yeah, other than draft night though, Mike. I mean, it's been a long year, bro. We didn't went through our share of music. Your boy Kendrick Lamar killed the rap game through this whole year process, definitely. Right? We didn't had our Glorilla moment. She didn't glowed up on us, man. She went from little Bow Wow to big glow now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody says she looked like Bow Wow and all these other people. Hey, man, things changed now, man. So we done had a lot of highlight Fridays, bro. A lot of good memories. I'm gonna say this: Super Bowl, y'all won, right? I try to implicate you. So I try to show you a little bit of love. Show Jalen Hurts holding the trophy, but I said, nah, man, he ain't getting that much love, man. But football wise, over the last year, what was your favorite moment other than the Super Bowl? And what is the moment you looking forward to this year coming up? Like the number one thing that you just like, I can't wait to see this go down.
Other than the Eagles winning the Super Bowl, that's a
that don't count. That don't count.
I know.
They didn't win.
I don't count. I'd probably say, and I don't mean to take the victory lap again, but you and I were holding hands on this one there for the longest time, man.
J-Day all day, baby.
Jaden Daniels.
I already knew who it was. Yep.
Jaden Daniels, right? We're not even, I mean, we should be rooting against the fucking Commanders. We should be, but I love this kid. I love his game is so good, man. He's just got that. I believed in him when he was coming out. Once you heard that NFL teams were in love with him, that they, the Commanders were really going to take him where they took him, I started looking at him for fantasy purposes. I'm like, holy shit, this is the next coming. Like, this is the thing. And for a while, man, people thought I was fucking nuts. Like, over Caleb Williams, over Marv, over Neighbors. Like, you're stupid, Mike. What are you doing? You're taking them at 101. And everywhere. I had such conviction on it. And lo and behold, I think we were about, 3-4 weeks into the season. I just got my Oprah moment, That little
there you go.
There you have it.
Yeah.
There you have it. That was a dub. I mean, he's such a dog. Such a dog, man. So to be that invested in a player that's not on my favorite team, at all. Like, a rival of my team, like I proudly wear his jersey anywhere. I don't give a shit. I know people are pissed on Wednesday night. Eagles fans were pissed that I was wearing the CeeDee Lamb jersey, but like it was breaking news at that point. George Pickens being traded to the Cowboys, and good for CeeDee Lamb. So I represent good players
for sure.
If I got to wear a Cowboys jersey, it's going to be CeeDee Lamb and probably CeeDee Lamb only.
Well, I say this. Congratulations to me, because when you lost the bet, I at least gave you CD. I could have said go get a Dak jersey, but I at least did CD. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I could have did you dirty on that one, man. You know what I'm saying?
At least you didn't make me wear like a DeMarcus Lawrence.
Nah, I wouldn't
like somebody I hate.
I gotta make it something worth the value, bro. Especially if you buying it. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair. Yeah, the biggest NFL moment for me was just J-Day's, run of. He took that fucking team, the Commanders, the fucking dog shit franchise. I mean, they haven't been good.
Tell us how you really feel.
They have not been good or relevant since the early 90s, Fizz. Like, I mean, they've had like a season. They had the RG3 season. That was it. They have not really had shit since then. And well, I guess they have had shit. If you remember, there was that video, they were having a game go on, a real NFL game, and like their sewer pipes broke and spewed shit all over the fucking fans.
Hey, Mike,
like,
I've been in that stadium plenty of times, bro. Trust me. I know.
It's a shit hole, literally. It's a terrible franchise that was run into the ground by Dan Snyder, and then you had all the sexual abuse allegations and the hostile workplace and sexual harassment and all the shit. He ruined that fucking franchise from where they were in the 90s. So it has been a joke, an absolute joke. Jaden Daniels took a team that had the second pick. That's how fucking bad they were 2 years ago. And he took that team to the conference championship game.
Yeah.
And he's pretty much the only thing that fucking changed. I mean, granted, they got Dan Quinn. Nobody really thought Dan Quinn's like some great fucking head coach. Like he's some superstar, all right? He already flamed out once. He took that team, put that city on his fucking back, and took him to the conference championship. Like, that is ridiculously impressive. Even if he never gets back there again, that guy's a GOAT in Washington forever. Forever. As a rookie.
Well, I say this, Mike. I was James. I had him in one of my college teams coming in. I had him actually Mr. Voorhees. He took Jordan Travis in front of me because my pick. He left me with Jaden Daniels. I remember texting him.
Life.
I texted him. I said, "Bro, you know I want my boy Jordan, but I'm okay because Jaden Daniels a dog too." So, of course, that worked out in my favor. But so coming into the league, I already had my eyes like I know Jaden Daniels, all this, right? But I remember on America's Game with EV, I said, "Listen, they talking J-Day or Drake May. You know me, Mike. I kept preaching. If he come to Washington, this city, these fans, they are going to ride or die with him. He's going to." Now, I didn't know about his mother actually being his ride or die too, right? So we see he got a support system all around him. Like, I don't even think he can be robbed in this city, bro. He can come outside with $100,000 in money like this, money phones. This city loves this man to death, bro. So I knew once he went to the Commanders, and I always say this, if he went to the Patriots, I might got to reserve a little bit. I might take whoever the Commanders take. Because, I love me some Cliff. I love me some Cliff Kingsbury. That's my man. I've been talking about him for about 2 years. Everybody hate me. But when he went to the Commanders, I literally said, man, it's over with, man. I knew what they was getting. And I didn't expect it to be year one, of course. But I definitely knew where they were getting. And I just knew no matter what he did, the fans and the environment around him that stadium will be rocking for years to come. But I will say this, though. After taking as far as where they went, they set this bar so high, Mike. They can't lose in a wild card or not make the playoffs this year, bro. They got to go Super Bowl or nothing almost in a sense, right? Like, there's nothing wrong with that, though. But I think the year one, man, everything was just so high on year one. And honestly, if they would have beat y'all, I said they was going to win a Super Bowl. I didn't see the AFC touching because the Commanders was playing with no rules. And I remember somebody said, what is no rules? And I mean, they're playing with nobody expected them to be here. So we don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like the Chiefs expect to be there. When they lose to Philly like they lost, they go home crying. They on the sideline in the middle of the game, second quarter, crying tears, right? If the Commanders went to the Super Bowl and lost, bro, I think they'll be smiling because they weren't supposed to be there anyway. They could have lost about 40 points. And I don't think no player would cry because they would understand we got something here. So if they would have beat y'all, I had them winning the Super Bowl, bro. I'm sad to say it. And I will say this, shout out to you, the team, Mike, Adam, Coop, everybody here. I've grown to start liking other teams outside of mine. Not like the team. I'm always been a player guy. But I never thought I would wear a jersey or hat or anything that wasn't that star. So being here, I done got a little neutral now. I'm a part of this industry now. I like my players. I don't mind putting on different colors. But that Commanders jersey, I don't know if I can do it, Mike. I might could put on the Jaden Daniels shirt, but not the jersey, though, man. You know what I'm saying? So I say all that to say, though, you're right. I do like that moment. For J-Day, I'm trying to think of what is my biggest moments, Mike? Now, because I asked you about your 2025 one too, but I get to my 2024 season, and I'm trying to think my favorite moment of 2025 or 2024 last year was that's a good one, Mike. I thought of the question and I don't even know a damn answer. Let me see. Before I break this stream, people say, man, can you hurry up? Let me say this. I will say, thinking of, okay, I say this. The NFC North. Looking at the NFC North, because remember, I told you Sam Darnold week one. I still remember the stream. Me, you, and EV. I said, Sam Darnold. I'm going with Sam because he going to kill it. Blah, 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 blah. I remember you dog me every week. Sam Darnold's a bum. And he still is a bum. I'm not saying he's not. But I definitely stamped Sam Darnold because week one they played the New York Giants. And I remember that day on that stream, me, you, and EV. I said, bro, Sam Darnold, no. J.J. McCarthy's out for the year. He has no threat behind him. He going to show everybody that he is here, and my boy O'Connell got his back. So I will say the NFC North as a whole, to watch Ben Johnson had the number 1 offense. The Vikings have the number 2 record, and then you got the Green Bay Packers doing what they do. So the NFC North doing what they did, I believe was probably the biggest surprise because 49ers crumbled. The Rams won this division out of nowhere. The Cardinals folded at the end. We thought Atlanta was going to be all this because we thought all this stuff in the NFC, but the NFC North, man, really shut it down. I think that was my biggest surprise, just seeing. I mean, we knew the Lions kind of had that stigma on them, like they were going to be good, but I don't think people saw when J.J. McCarthy went out that the Vikings were going to finish with 2 losses on the season or 3 losses. So yeah, I think that NFC East, man, was really North was probably my biggest surprise of 2024. If I had to give a surprise.
Yeah, man. If I got to think of like something
what's good, bro?
That kind of shocked me. Listen, I'm not going to say it shocked me because I've been preaching this for a while, but I was a little bit shocked that it actually came true because sometimes I just like to hate. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to a certain quarterback from a certain college in a certain state of Iowa. I think we all kind of knew it, and I like to hate, but I had to acknowledge that Brock Purdy was doing his thing. Right, he was, as much as I wanted to give him crap and shit, and I got a bunch of pushback. But I think last year really did show that I'm not completely full of shit. That was a very good system quarterback, and Shanahan made him look better than he was. And you saw as that situation deteriorated around him, offensive line problems, no Christian McCaffrey, George Kittle in and out, Brandon Ayuk down for the year, Deebo Samuel kind of looking dusty, and like he lost a step or two.
Yeah.
The 49ers not even coming close to sniffing the playoffs, right? Not even coming close. And it just goes to show, man, as much as you can, love the fact that Brock Purdy came out of nowhere and he had his moments, all those times where he threw passes that should have been picked off and returned for 6, but the DBs just got butterfingers and dropped them. I wasn't crazy. He did got a horseshoe shoved up his ass, and he was a little bit lucky. So
He did.
I think leading into 2025, what I'm most interested to see with that situation is, like, are they really going to pay him $50 million? I
think they are. I think they are, Mike.
You got to pay. You got to pay quarterbacks nowadays.
Got to.
You do. Like, you have to.
We got Mac Jones. He got his boy Mac Jones finally. He got him. He finally got him. He said he wanted him draft day. Sorry, dude.
Let's put ourselves in the fandom of if we were 49ers fans. Like, let's just assume this was our favorite team, Fizz. We just watched what happened last year when he didn't have a good situation around him.
Mm-hmm.
It hasn't gotten much better. It's not like they're getting any younger. It's not like Trent Williams can roll back the clock and, become 31-year-old Trent Williams anymore. You gonna pay this dude $50 million? What happens if this does it again and you miss the playoffs again, and like you have a quarterback that can't elevate you or bring that team to the next level?
Mm-hmm.
Now you're stuck, like you in the Cleveland Browns with Deshaun Watson. Is that where we're at? Is this what's gonna happen? Like fucking hell, Saints with Derek Carr, like it's.
He done retired, bro. That's crazy, right?
Nuts, man.
How I feel about Carr when I read. Shout out to him though. He 14-year career. How many years? Like 13 years, something. Whatever it was.
He's been a while.
Great career. So as much as I talk shit about Derek Carr, he lasted long enough. He was a starter for long enough.
Speaking of which, who do you think talks more shit about a particular quarterback? You with Derek Carr or me with Brock Purdy?
I don't know, bro. My hate with Carr goes deeper than Purdy because Purdy is still young.
Well, I never really asked. Let's get to why do you hate Derek Carr? What happened to Derek? What did Derek Carr do to you? Like, what is there a moment? Is there moments?
Yeah. The moment he came to the Saints and Jameis Winston was for the start of him, bro. When he took Jameis' job, I'm over it.
There it is.
Because, bro, people made so many excuses for Derek Carr, and he looked worse than Jameis. How can you keep bringing these excuses up?
Now we've gone a couple years since that moment, right?
Sure.
With Jameis. Now you've seen Jameis go to a couple different teams now at this point, Fizz, and get passed over a couple different times by even shittier quarterbacks than Derek Carr.
I think he got that stigma on him, bro. He got the stigma, man.
You think Derek Carr started this thing?
So listen, good story, right? Maddie. I remember Maddie and Cody said this. They said when they went to New Orleans, the cab driver or Uber driver, whoever, he said, bro, we miss Jameis. We are tired of Derek Carr. And he said the fans want Jameis back. They over Derek Carr. And you know one thing for sure, two things for certain. I don't forgot his name now because I can't stand him either. What's the coach name that just left there?
Dennis Allen.
Dennis Allen. Remember, he was with the Raiders. He stood on Derek Carr once Sean Payton left. Because remember, Sean Payton brought Jameis in. Then he left. Dennis Allen loved him some Derek Carr. So he said, forget Jameis, this my guy. And he never let Jameis get that chance of taking that job. I think if it was a real competition, Jameis would have beat him, man. Derek Carr was Derek Carr. We all know what Derek Carr is, man. Everybody loved Jameis. Man, we was waiting for that car to get up out of here, man. So I'm just saying, when he took my man job, I couldn't stand him. I just always had a hate for him. That's what it was. That's where it came from, Mike. So, no knock on him, but it's a knock on him, right? I'm flattening the tires on that car every time.
I'm just asking. So, do you hate Dorian Thompson-Robinson too, like DTR? Because he got the nod over Jameis too.
Well, that's because the Browns wanted to tank at the end of the year. They said Jameis scoring too many points. You know,
do you hate Russ? Do you hate Dangerous? Because Jameis was a starter with the Giants for 2 days.
Hey, Mike, I'm gonna ask you this: Do anybody eat Subway anymore?
No.
Okay, so we don't like Russ either. Because remember, he was a Subway sponsor, right?
That's Russ's fault. Nobody's eaten Subway since that fat Jared dude got accused of child molestation.
I know,
and went to prison.
Russ is affiliated with him, so I'm over him too. You're right. Yep, I'm with it.
I shouldn't give Jared too much shit. Obviously for the child molestation. That's enough said, but
wow,
we kind of looking like each other. Like I look like I'm Jared from Subway, minus the diddling. Right, no diddling.
Hey, hold up, Mike, man. This is what I'm talking about, bro. We missed this on Fridays, man, for sure.
No diddy.
There you go. You know I gotta get you one, man. I saw. I meant to get this. My full Campbell told me. He said, Fizz and Mike convicted me on Daniels last year, and motivated me to trade Nico. We draft to get Jaden Daniels.
Nailed it.
Look, hey, you ain't complaining now. I guarantee you that.
No,
you ain't complaining now, man. Like I said, man, you know how we felt about Jaden. What's your 2025, Mike? Give me some 2025, man. How you feeling about this year? Who is I know you got the Eagles, but who is your AFC team? Like who do you think y'all are playing? Because I know you got y'all in the Super Bowl. I will respect your opinion on that. Who do you have y'all playing in the AFC? And also, who will be your biggest surprise? Fantasy-wise, NFL-wise, whatever you want to call it.
I wouldn't even necessarily say that I'm going to go with the Eagles in the Super Bowl. It's so fucking hard to get back.
Well, you know the NFC, bro. This is the problem. The AFC, I say this every year, it's 5 teams. It's the Ravens, Chiefs, Tom Brady's Patriots, Ben Roethlisberger, Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like 5 teams. I think I saw a stat. Over 25 years, it was Peyton Manning's Broncos, Peyton Manning's Colts. 6 teams went to the Super Bowl. That's it. In the NFC, the only team went back-to-back was Seattle, and they blew that one to Tom Brady. So, NFC tough, bro.
I honestly think, man, the Minnesota Vikings were tough last year, and I think they've only gotten better. They've upgraded at quarterback. Nobody really wants to listen to this part, but JJ McCarthy is a much better fucking quarterback.
Oh, he's gonna be a dog. You know that's my man. I've been stamping on him all year.
JJ McCarthy, this is one of these guys. I know it'll be his, true rookie year because he didn't play last year, but
yeah,
you could see him in his sophomore year experience-wise. After 100%. Sitting last year, being one of those guys that comes out and. I'm not going to say he's going to, lead the league in passing or be front runner for the MVP, but you're going to look at this offense and go, fuck, man. Last year they were nuts when they could just throw it to Jefferson and then hit Addison down the seam, and Hawkinson wasn't fully healthy. Now he's a full year recovered off that ACL. And then JJ adds that dynamic to that team on that passing offense that they haven't seen before. All right? They've always had a Kirk Cousins, or they've had Sam Darnold. Now you got a guy who runs probably 4.5, 4.6, 40. I mean, he's an athletic white boy. He's exciting white.
And he got Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison and a healthy TJ Hawkinson and Aaron Jones. And I mean, the list goes on, brother.
Dude, the Vikings are going to be a real tough out. I think the Lions will probably end up taking a step back. You could see the Bears kind of shocking. Like it's been a slow build. Now they got Ben Johnson. That offense is going to be
the Bears
scary
replace the Packers, bro. I think the
if
Bears
Caleb
replace the
starts
Packers.
to put it together. The Bears are going to be real tough. And then the J-Day ascension. Like, can he take another step? Has that offense gotten better now with Debo? You know, like can they go one more? And they got that offensive lineman in the draft. Man, I think between Philly, Washington, Minnesota, I'm gonna throw Chicago and Atlanta as like my other sneaky one. The West right now, the NFC West does not. The fucking Cardinals, all they did was draft defense. They still got a shit ton of stuff to fix on offense. I don't really care. The Rams definitely have taken a step back, in my opinion. The 49ers are like.
You think the Rams took a step back?
I think the Rams have taken a step
Ooh,
back.
I was going to say that they one of my top teams, bro.
Nah. And the Seahawks, nobody knows what the fuck they're doing. I'm going to give the Falcons, the Bears, the Vikings, the Commanders, and the Eagles as like the teams that I'm highly interested. One of those is coming out. And I think right now, if I had to pick, I'd like to be a homer and say the Eagles.
For sure.
Right? There's nothing to tell me otherwise. But I'm
So
going to go with the Vikings.
I say this, excluding the Eagles. Let's say that y'all lose for whatever reason. NFC Championship, who you got?
Excluding the Eagles, give me Vikings. Give me Vikings, Falcons.
Oh, Big Corey said don't sleep on the Bucks. What's up?
No, I'm sleeping on the Bucks.
Big Corey, we sleep, baby. My man Mike say he's sleeping, man.
Dumb organization. Just let's draft Emeka Ibuka. Stupid idiot.
Yeah, that was wild.
Give me the Vikings Bucks if I can't pick the Eagles. And then for the AFC, obviously Kansas City, right? They're always in the conversation. Here's where it gets tough, man. The AFC is fucking loaded. The Ravens are stupid. Every year,
the Ravens beat themselves. If they can stop beating themselves,
correct,
and make the Super Bowl, bro, they beat
correct
themselves every time.
Look for the Texans to have a nice big bounce back year too, and be a real powerhouse. I like what Jacksonville's putting together. Now it's still the Jags,
Yeah,
so,
bro. Cleveland got a top 10 pick next year from them. I'm betting on it. They got 2 top 10 picks.
The Bills still doing their thing. The Broncos and the Chargers out west.
Hey, those my teams right there, man. Broncos, bro. I think Sean Payton, he is so happy he ain't in New Orleans right now dealing with that $60 million negative bank account. And he in Denver building up whatever he building up. Sean Payton, the boy, he
I'd like to put the Bengals into contention. That owner is just such a cheap fucking bastard. I get it. They paid T, and they may or may not, keep.
Well, if you break down T contract, bro, it ain't as good as we thought.
Right. So
it's like a 1 year deal, really.
How about this? Right now, if I had to make a prediction, I'm gonna go with the Ravens in the Super Bowl. I got the Ravens beating some combination of Kansas City or Buffalo.
Okay.
We'll stay pretty chalky on this one, but I think this is the time the Ravens do it.
Bro, they beat themselves every single time.
I think they finally get over that hump, man. And
well, if Derrick Henry is healthy, I'm taking them too. Derrick Henry ain't healthy, I don't know. But if Derrick Henry healthy, bro,
I think he's got one more year in him.
Right? He does.
One more. He can take one more year. So this is it. It's shit or get off the pot. Let's go for it, boys.
Yeah. I'm with you. If I had to go AFC, of course, I'm gonna ride with the Ravens until they finally get the one. Then I can say, I've been telling you, I've been told you, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna brag whenever it finally happens. But I'm gonna say this, Mike. My boy Voorhees is listening. I'll never bet against the Chiefs. I'm gonna only say if the Chiefs think that they can win just playing defense and Pat Mahomes skating through with minimum games, they're not gonna win nothing. After losing the yard the way they lost, I think it was a slap in the face to Pat Mahomes and the offense. Because remember, that Super Bowl they won 2 years ago, that was because of their defense. The offense, they wasn't doing nothing the whole season, right? Last year, they did the same thing. They made it strictly because of the defense and Pat Mahomes doing what Pat Mahomes do. If Pat Mahomes don't have an MVP 5,000 yard season, 40 touchdowns, they're not going to beat anybody in the Super Bowl or AFC Championship, I don't believe. So I just say if the Chiefs have the Pat Mahomes MVP day a year, they're going back to the Super Bowl. But if they don't, I'm going Ravens. And it's time for Lamar. They got Lamar in they're the power shows now, man. Lamar holding up guns, shooting people. We gotta get him holding up a trophy, man. You know what I'm saying? He turned the Ja Moran on us, Mike. So we gotta get Lamar holding the trophy, man.
With the Chiefs, it sounds kind of like I'm gonna tie it a little bit with fantasy football and dynasty here, but there's two players on the Chiefs that I want to see if they become meaningful contributors, and they're on the offensive side of the ball. That's why it's tied with fantasy. If they can get something, and I love both these players. I love both of these picks in the draft, and they only cost 4th round and 6th round, I believe, respectively. If they can get something out of these two guys on that offense, the Chiefs will be back. Right, the defense was good. They drafted a nice tackle, which they needed offensive line help
100%
in the worst fucking way. The Eagles exposed the shit out of that. So
they did.
It was a nice tackle that they got in the NFL draft. If they can get something out of Jalen Royals and Brashard Smith, wide receiver and running back, and what they need Royals for is if there's a Rashee Rice suspension, like Rashee Rice coming back and he's healthy, great. But if he's suspended at all, I think Royals was the pick as like their insurance, and I think he can do that and play that role. I love what I saw from Xavier Worthy stepping forward towards the end of the season, Super Bowl included, even though it was in a blowout, and the way they started using him down the field more in that Tyreek role that we'd seen, other than what they were doing earlier in the season, which just throw screens to him and like give him sweeps and shit. Use him down the fucking field. The guy can fly. All right, and he's a good route runner. Use him as a real receiver, not a Mecole Hardman gadget player. So if he continues to take a step forward, whatever happens with the suspension with Rashee Rice, if they can fill that gap with Jalen Royals' play, and then Brashard Smith being that weapon out of the backfield. Kind of think of 3-4 years ago with Jerick McKinnon, when he came off the streets, but he was used in the passing game so fucking much. You had that one last good Jerick McKinnon year.
Yeah, man, that was a great year.
If they can get something close to that out of Brashard Smith to pair with just Pacheco running angry and just stomping the ground and, old steady Kareem Hunt, they need that explosiveness out of the backfield, though, with Brashard Smith in the passing game. If they can do that, Patrick Mahomes will take another step forward because, listen, they got the last, good ounce of football they need to milk out of Travis Kelce, right? They need these Jason Witten years to pay off, right? And they can't move their entire offense through Travis Kelce anymore. So they have to get something out of these ancillary pieces. So if they do it with that defense, the Chiefs will be fucking dangerous and right back to being Super Bowl champs and hosting it up one more time for Travis Kelce to propose on the field to Taylor Swift and then ride off into the sunset. Just like we all envisioned 2 years ago.
Well, I say this, right? When it comes to Rashee Rice, though, one thing I say every year, Mike, I think the Chiefs come into August saying, we're going to the playoffs. We're not worried about that part. It's about the run when we get in it. So I think even Rice, you still got to get the rust off of him. But I think the Jalen Royals thing, I'm with you. Because I think even if Rice is suspended, they're going to give him the break. Get the suspension. They might be glad if he's suspended and say, you know what? We ain't using you right now anyway. We want you to heal up. That give us more time for you to get healthy. We're going to have you walking around at home on this VR, whatever the case, be at home practicing. But I don't think that they even want to rush Rashee Rice because I think the Chiefs coming into August already saying, look, man, we are expected to go to the AFC Championship at the least. So I don't think it's a rush to have Rashee Rice playing. And if he didn't come back till week 14, it wouldn't surprise me. Suspension or not, because I think if Royals is doing whatever he's supposed to do, why rush Rice back? You know what I'm saying? So I think it's time for guys like Noah Gray and those type of guys to step up because Kelce, he might be taking days off too. Not days off literally, but I'm saying, he might have 3 catches for 50 yards or 40 yards. Noah Gray might have 2 for 80, but it was just 2 big bomb passes. You know what I'm saying? I think it's going to be a collective group in Kansas City. But I do believe that Pat, after losing to y'all the way that he lost, I think he got to tell Andy, listen, we tried it your way. I appreciate it. We won 1 Super Bowl with this defense, but I need to get back to MVP, baby. Because if I ain't throwing 5,000, we ain't gonna beat a defense like the Eagles again. You know what I'm saying? So
listen, they can't afford to fuck around and find out this year. They really can't. I know they
There's
have
a window
this mantra.
closing.
I know they've been so good and so good for so long, right?
But Mike, they haven't really been that good. They just been.
But I mean,
efficient.
record wise, they're always in the conference championship or in the Super Bowl, and this has been for like you just pencil the Chiefs in. I'm telling
But I'm
you,
saying, if you look at the games they play, it's sloppy games. They just know how to. They know how to win.
But they still win, right?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So everybody else who watches football goes, man, the Chiefs are good. They're in, right? We're gonna pencil them in preseason predictions. If they fuck around this year, they will miss the playoffs, right? If they fuck around, yes. The Broncos showed last year.
Broncos coming.
The Broncos are fucking coming. The Chargers, Chargers with Jim Harbaugh. Whether we like them or not, right, for fantasy purposes or whether it's sex, playing defense and running the fucking football Jim Harbaugh style wins fucking games in the NFL. And they just went out and they loaded up on being able to run the fucking football with a monster in Amari Hampton. They're going to be dangerous.
Amari Hampton is a tank, bro. You seen him in practice, bro? He looks crazy, bro.
If the Chiefs fuck around, they'll end up as the third best team in their division. Right? Now you'd be like, well, you could still make the playoffs. But go look at the other divisions. We think the Texans are definitely, like, they're the king of that division. But the Jaguars are kind of sneakily coming on. Like, they're kind of building something over there in Jacksonville that's reasonable. The Ravens, we know what they are. The Bengals, listen, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. I mean, that's too good of a fucking team to miss the playoffs twice in a row. Right? Like, their offense will at least put up enough fucking points to put them in enough games to make the playoffs.
I just don't think in the trenches of the playoffs, I don't think they can beat the defensive teams that try to step up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Putting up 50 points look good until you playing in the playoffs when it really matters. That's like in the NBA, Mike. We know those teams that put up 140 points a night when they go up against the San Antonio Spurs, who only allowed 90. The Baltimore Ravens ain't allowing the Bengals to go out there and put up 50 points in a playoff game. I don't see it.
And I'm truly on board with this now. We know the Bills in the East are the Bills, right? Like, the Bills are going to be there, right?
Patriots coming, though.
The Patriots are coming.
They coming.
The Jets, I love what the Jets did. Justin Fields is a good enough quarterback to get them to the playoffs.
Tell him again, Mike.
Good enough quarterback to get them to the fucking playoffs, right? Mm-hmm. He can get them to the playoffs, and I think Aaron Glenn's a good enough coach to get that team motivated.
I think
play defense, run the football, Justin Fields to be the dynamic one. You could see the Jets being a sneaky playoff team, and I'm never going to count out Mike McDaniel putting together a fucking offense good enough in Miami to also be in the playoffs. I know they got issues.
At least make the playoffs.
Right. So if the Chiefs sit around and they fuck around, right, you're going to have three other teams locked into division titles into playoff spots. They lose their own division. There's their fourth one, right? All of a sudden, they're fighting for a 5, 6, or 7 seed. That's fucking rough territory to be in, right? And there's enough other teams where you're like, listen, if they get them in the head-to-head or they get them in a tiebreaker or strength of schedule, anything like that, the Chiefs could be one of the ones on the outside looking in. And that could be with a 10-win season. Right? Yeah. But they fuck around too many games. There's another team that might get 10 or 11 wins and bounce them out of the playoffs picture and not even have Kansas City in the playoffs. So the AFC is fucking stacked top to bottom with good teams. Kansas City just better not go like, we know we're going to be in the playoffs. So, we're going to have all these close games where, Mark Andrews or Isaiah Likely's toes, a half an inch outside. We squeak by in week 1, like they had so many games like that last year. The Broncos fucking up at the end, right? They had so many games where it's like, you guys shouldn't have won. There's no fucking way you should have won. If they do that again this year and that's their recipe, Kansas City will be sitting at home during playoff time. You hate to see it, but it can fucking happen. It can happen in this AFC. If they're in the NFC, they wouldn't have to worry. They just fucking sleepwalk right into the playoffs, and then we'll figure it out. But don't do that in the AFC this year.
I'm with you, man. I pretty much agree with everything you said, man. But I just think the Chiefs, man. I think I'm gonna put them in the playoffs anyway, Mike. I'm gonna just put them in there. But I'm gonna say this though: the gap is closing. I think this year I would throw them in. Like, if we asking and we betting, I'm putting them in. But if you give me by week 15, 16 into next year, I'm gonna tell you that the Broncos are probably still stacking. The Chargers are probably still stacking. And even the Raiders, they're not gonna make the playoffs, but I believe the Raiders are going to be competitive in games with what they try to do, right? They got Geno, they got Ashton, they got Brock Bowers, they got Jacoby Myers. They're going to still fill in more players. I think they're not going to win more than 6 games, but those are going to be the most competitive 6 games you ever going to see. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's going to be like down to the wire because of the offense and the fire that we all know that Chip Kelly and all the old guys over there are going to bring. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not stamping them as a playoff team. I just believe the Raiders are still going to compete. They're not going to lay down for nobody. No. So even Geno, right? Geno wasn't all that in Seattle, but the games that he played, he never laid down. He still, kept his composure and fought back. So that AFC West, man, it looks like finally, Mike, right? Because when Tom Brady was in the East, bro, it was so disappointing to just know he's automatically in the playoffs, right? Like it gets kind of irritating, right? So knowing that the Chiefs is like a lock-in sure thing, it's like, come on, bro. Can we get some competition around here? So seeing these teams like the Broncos and the Chargers step up is like that. Finally, we don't have to worry about you guys just running this whole, conference or division and just doing what you want to do. So I love seeing what the Broncos are doing. They probably my number 2 or 3 team in the AFC right now behind the Chiefs. So behind the Ravens. So
I would say the Raiders are clearly the worst team in their division to me, right?
For sure.
They are not the worst team in the AFC.
100%.
Not even close.
I'm with you.
Not even close, right?
I'm with you.
The Raiders would be competing for a playoff spot in the AFC South.
I was just about to say AFC South. I'm with you.
They might be competing for a playoff spot in the AFC East.
I'm with you.
They might be competing for a playoff spot in the AFC North. It just so happens they play in the West, and it's like the Broncos better than you.
100%.
No question. Chiefs 100%. Better than you. Chargers better than you.
Yeah. Yeah, they're in the wrong division.
You look at like the AFC South, Raiders or Colts. Unless the Colts get a step forward from Anthony Richardson, this franchise fucked. And what they did, they went out and they took in the first round a developmental tight end and an offense that they don't want to pass. A developmental tight end, a developmental tight end that can't fucking block. All right, in a run-first offense. Make that make sense to me. Good job, Colts. Bravo to you. Tennessee. As much as I love the Cam Ward pick and what they've done with that coaching staff and now they're trying to build,
they got Raiders like 2 or 3 years. They got 2
Raiders
or 3
or
years.
Titans.
Yeah,
Fuck, I'd probably take the Raiders. I'll take the Raiders with Pete Carroll.
I'm with you.
Genty, Brock Bowers.
I was just about to say just the name
Max
value
Crosby
alone.
On defense.
Yeah.
Like fuck,
name
give me the
value
Raiders.
alone. I'm taking the Raiders, bro.
The Browns. Jesus Christ. No.
Please don't get started with them, man.
At this point, the Pittsburgh Steelers, as much as I love Caleb Johnson being there, and I still like DK Metcalf, what else on the fucking Pittsburgh Steelers get you excited? Mason Rudolph? Does that get you excited?
Arthur Smith? Oh, my God.
Is Aaron Rodgers going to save? Aaron Rodgers couldn't save the Jets, who had more talent. What's he going to do in Pittsburgh? Worse. Jesus. Okay, so not Pittsburgh. They're fucking garbage. All right? So give me the Raiders over the Steelers. Pretty handily. Then Dolphins, Jets, Patriots, or Raiders. Same picture. Right?
Same thing.
I like what they're doing. They're building in the right direction. They could be a sneaky holy shit. Look at this playoff team. It just happens that the goddamn Raiders have to play the Chiefs twice. They have to play the Broncos twice. They have to play the Chargers twice. They might sneak out a win or two, amongst those. They got 6 games. They might get 2 wins out of that division. That's still fucking tough. It's still tough.
Right now, bro, the AFC West is like the NFC North. Literally. Like, when you look at the NFC North, you can't say that the Bears are guaranteed to beat the Packers. You can't say that the Packers are going to lose. Even though we have Minnesota and Detroit high, we can't say guaranteed that the Packers will automatically lose 2 games to them, right?
Right.
Right now, the Raiders are in the division where they just like, damn, bro. They are the worst team, but it's like by default, they don't have no other choice but to be the worst team in that division. You know what I'm saying? So
we're fucking Raiders, man.
Yeah, man. It is what it is. But I feel like they have the right guys with Pete Carroll and Chip, who they don't got nothing to lose. Man, we 70 years old. What the hell we care? We coming in every day saying, you know what? F the Chiefs, F everybody. We the best team in here. You know what I'm saying? So
it's like grumpy old men, man.
And then you got Geno Smith, like, you know what? You right, coach. I ain't got but 2 years left anyway. Let's get it. So I love what the Raiders did.
I love the geriatric coaches in Las Vegas. Like, is there anything more fitting?
For sure. And Tunji, man, I appreciate you tapping in. He said them snapbacks are buckle. Hey, Mike, you know what's so funny? I was sitting here watching us when I was watching you talk. We need to switch hats live on stream. I got on black, you got on blue. I said, what the hell going on? I just thought about that.
Dude, we mixing and matching. I love it.
Hey, Mike, I got a new sound bite, man. I've been playing this on Tuesdays. Literally, when I saw that hats, man, this is the first thing. I know we ain't got no music. I don't know if you got music or not tonight, but I will say, I don't know if you have you heard this song right here, Mike? What the hell? What the hell? You heard what the hell yet? So every week I've been playing this with Rock, man, doing our drafts and all that. And once I saw our hats, I said, damn, this reminds me of our soundbite. So
what the hell? What the hell?
Yeah. Hey, Mike, I'm gonna tell you this. This is one of the worst songs you ever gonna hear. Please don't download it. Don't listen to it. It's terrible, bro.
One of my favorite ones was that IG reel you sent me with a guy who made the diss track for the Saints.
Yeah. hey, nah, that was funny. I ain't gonna lie, Mike.
It was good, man. It was good.
Now
it looks like they get to see Tyler Shuck live and in person.
Oh, yeah, you're right, man. So I'm gonna ask you this. Now that you brought that up, does he start day one?
Who the fuck else? It ain't Spencer Rattler or Jake Haynes.
I love me some Rattler, man. That's my man. But I say this:
why?
I don't know. I that one I can't explain. I can't explain that one. But maybe because he was on QB1. Maybe that's it. I don't know.
He was an asshole.
He was.
Like, why do you love it? You love assholes? Is that what it is?
But
he was a fucking dick.
If I'm Kellen Moore, I'm gonna roll with the guy. I took over a second round and this and that. I'm gonna go with Shuck. What the Shuck? But I don't have any hopes for that offense whatsoever, Mike. So I do believe that they will be going quarterback again next year, first round, top 5 pick. I believe it's on the way for New Orleans. You know what, Mike? I know we an hour in. We're gonna have a little bit more time, but I will say we in the middle of a draft, so we're gonna bring that up later on. We're gonna talk about that draft later. I do want to bring it up to see. We're gonna do a team review. We're gonna look at all the teams, see who got the best team so far. I think we 3.5 rounds in. We kind of bring that in. Speaking of, let me see. We went to 2024, went to 2025. Like I said, Mike, we 1 year. You know what? I'm always hosting, Mike. I'm the host. Give me something, man. Give me a topic or something that you want me to answer. I'm so used to asking you the questions. I know it's my show. Give me something that I need to explain, man. Any questions you need from me, holler at me. You got my boy Fox in the building. He said, what the hell?
Here we go. I got the question for you. All the people want to know. I want to know.
Go ahead. Let me know.
We a year into this.
Yep.
When's the next album dropping?
What the hell? What the hell?
When's that next album? No.
Hey, Mike, listen,
joint
man,
coming out?
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I keep saying this all the time. This content has scrambled my brain, man. I think about stats more than I think about raps, man. It's messing me up, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I think, Mike, I'm gonna be honest. I keep saying I'm gonna be honest because I'm really gonna be honest. If I had to tell you from day one of this show, from 365 days to now, I probably wrote 2 songs, bro.
Ooh.
And I'm talking about
you talking about a single in there.
You're talking about a guy who was writing music like every other day. Like I remember when this channel first started. Well, not this channel. When y'all first started as like South Harmony, you like, bro, we branching off, we doing our own thing. I literally made 5 intro songs in like 3 days. I hit add on like, bro, I done wrote another one. I don't have the inspiration for it, man. So I'm gonna say this, man. Anybody in the chat, Mike included, I need y'all to kind of like keep reminding me, keep throwing these darts at me, make me feel like I'm just like a piece of shit for not writing music, and that's gonna get me fired up. You feel
listen. I said this maybe a couple months ago, right? We talked about it. I think on this show.
Yeah.
You know what we need? We need a beef. Is what we need. We need a beef. All right. We need like player profiler to come at us. We need like my boy Thomas Tipple. I need Alan Seslowski and RotoWire to like take a shot. You know what I mean? Publicly. That's what we need, Fizz. Because I think if we had a beef, if we could get a beef going, get a little inspiration.
Hey, Mike, you want to know what's so crazy? I stopped rapping before. Remember I told you, I had a guy that I work with. He told me, he said, bro, all you do is rap. Because you listen to some of my old music. All right, this is back old Fizz. That Fizz, you don't know. Mm-hmm. You don't know nothing about that one, right? Mm-hmm. He kept saying, bro, all you do is rap these hooks. I was on my Young Jeezy type, this, whatever, right? So I know me though, Mike. I know I got a pen. I just never used it because I was just going with what was going on at the time. If y'all go look at my personal YouTube, you will see all my little shows back in 2009 and 8. I was like really a hook rapper, right? Once he challenged me, Mike, I promise you, that was the best pen I ever had. And since that battle, I actually had a rap battle. It was like 4 or 5 songs, diss tracks, right? Since then, bro, I've really been getting in my bag. I feel like it anyway. So I will say I need a challenge. I need somebody red. Diss me, man, but write some bad shit about me in the Discord. I don't care what it is, man.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna make a burner account. I'm gonna have AI help me make some burner account, some bogus fantasy dynasty website shit, like whatever it is. All right, and then I'm gonna tag at South Harm in the main account. Be like,
For sure.
Fizz Soft is baby shit.
You
remember last year when he said Josh Allen wasn't gonna finish top 8? What a bozo.
That's what I need, bro. Because I'm telling you right now, I one thing I will always do is accept the challenge. When I know it's something that I love, bro, you would never call me out on something that I know I can do. And anytime it comes to music, it's that. But you telling me tonight, that was the question. I'm gonna be honest with you. Give me a deadline. Give me a deadline. Then we gonna get it popping.
No, we just need something,
All right. So I say this. What's this?
We've done a whole year, and I'm like, man, I haven't had a new Fizz joint.
Right. So I say this
all year.
I won't pull up to the expo this year without at least 5 songs. I'm gonna make that stamp today.
All right. I bet I'll take you up on that one.
At least 5 songs. I'm telling the people live on
a little
demand.
Mini release. Like that's enough.
5 songs at the minimum. By the time August comes, your boy will have that popping. Because one thing I will say, going to the expo, for those that haven't come and stayed with us and had a good time, that first year I came down to the expo, Adam literally played that intro song, or the South Harmon song. I think it was the one I made when he played for you off the plane. He played that song on repeat the whole 3-4 days I was there, bro. I'm talking about like all day I heard this song. So yeah. I'm gonna say this, man. By the time August come, I'm gonna have 5, at minimum 5 songs for the people.
Next question I got, right? And so we kind of dabble in everything, football and music. We just talked about music, but we got a big love for movies, man. Big love for movies. Is there anything coming out in 2025 that like you can't wait to see? That's like on your radar that you're like, I gotta go check this out.
Well, I'll say this. I want to go see Sinners on Saturday. Me and my lady want to go see that, man.
How was it?
Hey, Mike, listen, man. Listen.
It looked good.
Say this. You know how we talked about the Michael Jordan movie? I said Michael Jordan. His name is Michael Jordan. Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan.
So, we talked about the Prime movie that he had with Lauren London, and it was okay. And so I feel like some of his movies are hit and miss. He is a great actor, but they kind of get a little more praise than they need sometimes. The fact that he played 2 roles in this movie, I don't know for the people that watch it. I'm not going to say what the movie was, but if you watch in most of the previews, you pretty much know that it's labeled a horror movie, right? But the way it starts off for at least a good hour, Mike, you would never know it's a horror movie. Like they didn't say horror, like it was labeled a horror. You would never know because it starts off all regular for a whole like hour and 20 minutes. The horror parts comes towards like where 70% of the movie. I think they owe us not a remake, but like a prequel, because the basics of the movie, when it turns to the horror part, it kind of hurt my heart. I was like, bro, this movie's so good. They don't need the horror. They need to just keep it regular. Like, why we got to be horrified? You know what I'm saying? Like, Michael B. Jordan played the hell out of those twin roles, bro. He was yes, I'm not trying to explain the movie. I'm just trying to give some pinpoints, something that you can find on your local streaming services right now, right? He said horror movies. I mean horror movies. It ain't coming out. I'm trying to breathe, guys. I'm trying to breathe. It blew me, brother. But I will say, it was a good and a bad version. He was twins. One was the not a pimp, but like the sweet talker, the slick talker, the one that he can get you to do anything he asks because he talks so good. And the other one was the righteous one who want to get better in life, right? I think I'm trying to say this without saying it, Mike. So you haven't seen it, right?
No, not yet.
Okay. So I say this.
The only
best
thing
way
I've
to
seen
explain it-
out of there is the previews,
Uh-huh.
and then that clip going around with Haley Steinfeld. Like, you told me you loved me.
Okay.
And he's like, I did. And then I told you I didn't want you around anymore. And she's like, yeah, I know all that. And then you stuck your tongue in my coos.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the only shit
that
I've
was,
seen.
again, that was the brother that was the slick talker, right?
Yeah.
So I say this: the basis of the movie, I just break it down for the people that didn't see it. The basis of the movie isn't even about Michael B. Jordan. It's about the character that plays music. So back in those days, because I thought it was a slave movie at first. I kept saying, because it's so far back in those times. They picking cotton and all that.
It looks
But
like
that's-
it's set in like the 20s, right?
So, but it's after slavery. So they're not slaves, but they're still doing, like I said, picking cotton. It's the white people shop on this side, blacks on this side, all
segregation.
That, right?
Yeah, segregation.
But it's not like you're getting punished for being on, so it's segregation, but it's not like a slavery movie. So that's the one good thing I will say, because if it was that, I think it would have changed the whole aura of the movie. But once you break into the regular part of it, damn, I'm trying to say what I'm saying. I know I'm rambling. I close it with this, Mike. The movie isn't based off Michael B. Jordan. And for him to play twins in a role where, I know we got AI nowadays, so it looks seamless, like me and you. Like if I put me on your side, it would look normal. You would never know that he wasn't playing himself in both sides. Like it looks so clean and so good. Like it ain't like a 90s movie. I mean, I know Eddie Murphy and all of them played multiple roles, but man, he played the hell out of these roles. But you would think the movie would be Michael B. Jordan. It's about him. It's literally about music. The whole movie is about music, but you would never know that looking at the previews. You know what I'm saying? So back in those days, Mike, you know how it was, man, with black people playing the music. It was the gyrating and the dancing up and down. That was like the devil's music in a sense, right?
Yeah.
But if you was in the church, it was the holy music. So basically, the movie is based off the guy who plays the guitar. He loved playing the guitar. His father wanted him to play in the church. He don't want to play in the church. He want to follow his cousins, who are Michael B. Jordan, the twins, who are doing things that the church don't allow. So that's the basis of the movie. I'm not gonna say no more, but those that see it and those that seen it know. But just know the movie is based off of music. It's not based off of Michael B. Jordan. And it threw me off once you catch it at the end, but it all folds in. But I will say, Mike, hell of a movie, kind of funny, kind of wild. But I think Michael B. Jordan, man, he played the hell out of that role. I would just say I wish they redo it and do it without the horror part, bro. I want to see this be a regular movie because he played those roles so good. They owe us a prequel, man. I ain't gonna lie. It was a good movie,
man.
though.
There's a few on my my radar for me. Big one, Maddie and I had talked about it. The F1 movie with Brad Pitt.
Yeah, you kept telling me about it. I still ain't seen it.
And our boy from Snowfall.
Yeah. It's not Idris. What's his name? Is it Idris?
No, not Idris. I'm trying to think of his name.
Because I know Idris, but I think his name starts with an I too, if I ain't mistaken.
Yeah. Also another British accent.
It's like all those Mike, all those British guys' names are Idris or something. Like I don't know what. It's like the famous name.
Yeah, that one comes out at the end of June. So interested to see that one right after I get back from Alaska. So I'm gonna go check that one out. New Jurassic World.
Yeah. But I say this. What is the name of the Netflix show that you told me about? The F1 racing one.
Drive to Survive.
So should I watch that to kind of get a glimpse of what this F1 stuff is about first, or is it not really necessary?
Yeah, I mean, Drive to Survive is fucking fantastic.
You always talk about it. That's why I asked.
Even if you don't watch, even if you don't end up watching a real F1 race, still watch Drive to Survive. It is Formula One hard knocks, but a whole season. That's what it is. That's the best way to attribute to it. It's so much fucking intrigue, and it's oh man, it's such a good fucking watch, man. Just start Drive to Survive. But once I got into Formula One racing here over the last couple of years, man, now I see they got a big Hollywood production movie with Brad Pitt in it.
Don't you play Formula One Fantasy?
I did last year.
Okay.
Not this year. I ain't got enough fucking time. There's a new Jurassic World movie coming out.
Okay.
So far, we're 66% on good ones, right? The first one, Jurassic World, good. fantastic. Second one, Jurassic Mansion or whatever the fuck that was, trash. Like, made no sense to me. The third one, pretty good. All right, so we'll see. All right, we might be due for another shitter, but I'm still gonna watch it because I love dinosaurs, bro. Like, I'll never grow up. So those are a couple ones on my radar. Also, Happy Gilmore 2 comes out on Netflix over the summer. Yeah, gotta watch that, man. Happy Gilmore 1 was so good. Like, you gotta watch the Happy Gilmore 2.
Well, you know me, Mike. I love that last movie that he put out with Kevin Garnett. That was a hell of the Diamond one.
Uncut Gems.
Man, I love that movie, bro. Yeah, I think it's a slept-on movie, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I love that last one. I don't know if it was. I think it came out after, not the Kevin Garnett one, but it came out after. He had he played the scout, the NBA scout for the Sixers. Traveled all over the place. It's on Netflix too.
I think I know I had to see it. I can't remember.
Hustle.
Right now.
I think it was called Hustle.
Oh, okay, yeah. I did see that.
They had Bo Cruz, right? Was like
the
guy he discovered.
And you know what's so funny? Remember, I don't know if you remember this. After that movie, they ended up cutting the guy. I think he played with the Blazers. I think. Did he play with the Blazers?
He bounced around all over. Yeah, it was Juancho Hernan Gomez.
Yeah, he was a dog in that movie because Anthony Edwards is in that movie.
Ant is in that movie. Ant is in the Kermit. His first name's Kermit. I don't remember what his last.
Yeah,
Kermit.
I remember.
Kermit something. Yeah, whatever the fuck it is. Ant's a menace.
Nah, for real. In real life and in the movies, right?
Yeah,
and a different guy.
Yeah, so a lot of Adam Sandler shit that he's been putting out lately has all been good. So
I see. Shout out Kenny D, man. He called me out, man. He said I was a clown, man. Nah, he said, does this guy know who actor? Yeah, man. It's Stack and Smoke, man. I know the curtains. I'm trying not to give away the movie, my brother. You feel me? That's all it is, man. No, it's all love, brother. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta call me out like that, kid.
Here's another one. Smoke, here's another one, Fizz, on the just to keep up. I don't know if you watched the remake, I guess, the relaunch of Mortal Kombat came out a couple years ago.
Yeah. I watched it.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat 2 comes out.
It does
this year.
So
I like that remake a lot. I've watched it a couple of times.
Speaking of movies, Mike, I'm gonna ask you this because you brought it up. Have you watched the preview for the Jordan Peele Him movie, the football one?
Yeah, I watched that. Once you told me about it.
Yeah, we did bring that up.
Yeah, it's gonna.
What you think about it? A lot of people say they look weird. They don't know about it.
Yeah, I don't know about it either. It look weird as fuck. Like, it looks weird as fuck, but I'm gonna watch it.
You know what it gave me vibes of, and I don't know if I make the right assumption. It gave me an Aaron Hernandez vibe, Mike. What you think?
Oh, yeah, you could probably see where he took some inspiration from that.
You know what I'm saying?
There's gonna be a lot of CTE.
I think it's going to be one of those, like, not saying I'm not trying to say that Aaron Hernandez sold his soul and all this crazy stuff, but the way the previews are, it makes it seem like a player that literally had everything in front of him and he would do anything it took to get where he wanted to be. And I'm not saying that was Aaron Hernandez, but it just kind of gave me that like documentary feel of a player that lost it all trying to do everything but football. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I don't know what Jordan Peele gonna go with it because you know how he is. His range of craziness is all over the place, but it kind of gave me an Aaron Hernandez story a little bit when I saw that preview.
So a couple other ones too. I just want to list off, right? Just so people know, this is for upcoming movie releases for the rest of the year. An Anaconda remake.
Oh, is IQ in it?
Probably not. New Avatar movie, right?
Hey, Mike, that Avatar movie put me bro, when I saw that in the first time, I fell asleep. It was so damn long. I said, man, can I get out of here, please? I ain't gonna lie. I'm over Avatar, man. I'm over it.
Fizz loves this one because of the joke. Zootopia 2.
Oh, my goodness.
New Predator movie. Predator Badlands.
So you know what's so funny? Disney made this one, and I remember I saw the people commenting saying Disney always mess up characters. And if you look at the new Predator, they said, "Man, ain't nobody scared of this Predator, man." He looks like a joke.
They did a remake of The Running Man, the old Arnold Schwarzenegger movie from the late '80s, early '90s, I believe. Yeah. I already gave you Mortal Kombat. There's one. Oh, another Now You See Me. This one's called Now You Don't. You know, the magic. Do you see those? Now You See Me, Now You Don't.
Oh yeah, with the cars. I got you.
All the card tricks and stuff.
I got you. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. I remember that. Woody Harrelson.
Yep.
Yeah.
Funny story. Funny story. My little brother met Woody Harrelson at he's working at a hotel, right? Woody stayed at his hotel, and he said, "Hey man, I got a quick question for you. Did you ever sleep with the girl Gloria, man, when y'all was on White Men Can't Jump?" And he said, "Hell no, but I wish her fine ass would have."
That would have been. Yeah. She
Hey,
was
Woody
looking
Harrelson, man, wild boy, man. I like Woody though. He cool dude.
top notch. Yeah, I was just kind of looking through here since we like movies or stuff. It's always kind of interesting to see like the ones that I can pick out, like remakes or sequels, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Big name stuff that I'm definitely going to go try to see. A new Naked Gun movie. Like I always love those ones. They're so stupid.
For real.
So stupid. And I did see man, what movie did we go? We went and watched some movie a month or two ago. I seen and I saw some of these ones. Another Final Destination.
Yeah,
right?
I saw that in the previews of the other movie. Yeah.
Right, that's like
but you know what's so
childhood shit.
funny? When I saw those previews, Mike, the first maybe 2 minutes of it, I didn't even realize it was a Final Destination. They showed the people at the cookout and this and that.
No,
And
I
like,
knew it was a Final Destination within like the first 20 seconds. Like
Bro,
I
I
heard
was
the
lost.
music, I saw the shit like creeping. I was like, "Oh shit, we got another Final Destination."
Yeah, I couldn't figure out what it
Oh,
was.
I
I was
picked
like,
that
bro,
shit
what am
out
I
right
watching?
away, man. I picked that out. And
I missed that one.
speaking with that, there's another I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Oh my goodness,
another
bro. They're gonna
fucking
bleed.
slice.
They're gonna bleed these franchises out. I think Scream is on like Scream 99 at this point.
Well, we brought it up on this show before, right? We talked about it. Our generation, those people in their, let's call them early 30s to late 30s, right? The 30-year-olds, right? Our generation, with everything that's come out right now, we were kids, and this was the shit that was popular when we were in middle school, high school, early years of college, right? This was all the shit. Every goddamn company now, doesn't matter if it's movies, right? A lot of these movies, the first ones came out when I was a kid, right? And that's why we keep going back and seeing the shit. But Fizz and I can definitely attest. These shoes, these Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shoes that we bought, right?
Yeah,
Like the Flamin' Hot Cheeto shoes that we bought, the Scooby-Doo shoes that we bought.
Yeah.
Every fucking company right now is marketing all their shit to people in the ages of, 30 to 39.
100%.
And it's for one reason and one reason alone. We finally reached that point in our lives where we got a little bit of excess. We got that comfort. We got houses and cars. And, we in that middle stage of our lives where we're the biggest group of consumers there is, right? Like retirees ain't buying a lot of shit, right? They're retiring, right? People in their 20s, they broke as shit. They ain't got no fucking money, right?
Facts.
They got a lot of college debt. The 30-year-olds, these are the ones that have the fucking money right now. So it's so clear as day to me being in this generation. I'm like, this is shit I loved when I was a kid. I just looked and I saw they had a fucking Power Rangers movie, and I'm like, bro, you're not marketing that to some 8-year-old. Some 8-year-old,
Mike.
Some 8-year-old don't give a fuck about Power Rangers, right? He wouldn't give up.
My son is 6. He was watching Power Rangers the other day. I was kind of surprised. I said, "What the hell going on?"
But
here?
would your son have watched Power Rangers if you didn't exist and put it on for him at some point?
Well, I say this. Only reason why I think he watched it was because it was on YouTube. And kids nowadays just be watching kids YouTube all day. I think if it didn't scroll through his timeline, he probably would have never watched it. He didn't go out of his way to watch it. Pretty much is what I'm saying.
I get you. A lot of these kids don't give a fuck about the stuff.
It just come through their timeline and they watch it, bro. I don't think they purposely, he didn't purposely say, "Oh, Power Rangers, let me watch it." You know what I'm saying?
But look at like the movie stuff, like all these Disney movies, like The Lion King, where they make the live action version, right? Like they're making the live action version of How to Train Your Dragon. Like that shit's coming out.
Yeah,
it's all the shit that we loved and all the cartoons, and we're like, the adults now who got the fucking money are the ones who are going to take their kids to go spend it. So it's this end of the cycle, but they're marketing hard towards the 30-year-old.
You're right. I remember when the first Lion King, the live action one came out, and I remember I made a post. I said, "Hey, this ain't for the kids. This for us. All right, don't bring them loud kids up in here because I came to see the Lion King in real life." You know what I'm saying? So I'm with you, bro.
Well, for those of you who know, like this weight loss journey, I'm cheating. All right, I got the shot, right? Once a week, right? But I'm shedding weight like crazy.
Yep.
When I was a kid, they told me, you want to be in shape, you want to lose weight or whatever, You got to put in the work. They don't make a magic pill or a magic shot. They fucking lied.
They lied, yeah.
They made a magic shot for my generation. Goes, you don't gotta be a fat ass if you don't want to, right? So what else did they lie about, right? Like you can't take pills to make your dick bigger. Bro, they start selling them. I'm gonna have me a 12-inch hammer.
Come on,
You know what I'm
Mike,
saying?
man. Hey, listen, man.
I'm gonna have one.
Hey,
If they
Mike
tell
is
me
back,
they told
man.
us money don't grow on trees, I'm gonna have me a money tree. Right?
Mike
The next
is
couple
back,
years.
baby.
There'll be one sitting right behind me.
Mike is back, baby. My boy is back, man.
It's a great time to be alive, man. It's a great time to be our generation. Because
Nah,
they're
for
doing
real.
everything that we wanted.
Yeah.
Sex robots are next. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Elon Musk got it coming, man. You know how he coming, man.
I could put Sheila in the closet.
Might blow up on you though, but it's coming though.
Oh, she could do some blowing. Know what I'm saying?
hey, Mike, man.
What the hell?
All right, man. So look, I want to say this, man. I know we done talked about our movies and our shows. We done went through the little 2024, 2025. We got some new guests coming in. My boy Kenny D. We appreciate you, man. I know you hate that I said I don't know the actors, man. I ain't mad at you, brother. But hopefully you like and subscribe, man. I appreciate you doing that. But Mike, man, I'm gonna be honest. I've been a little sad lately, bro. But it's from you though. It's your fault.
What'd I do?
I got mock drafts every Tuesday. I don't never see you, bro. Where you at, man?
Well,
I'm calling you out, man, live.
Are you calling me out? All right, I'll be on the fucking mock draft.
Oh no,
God damn.
listen. Not only are you gonna be on it, next Friday we're gonna do one, right?
Son of a bitch.
So listen, but listen though, this is the only reason why I want you on it. I know Fridays is our night to just have fun, do our thing. But I really want to put you in the marathon mock, bro. I really want to see if you like it, because you ain't even told me how you feel about it. I don't know if you hip to it, right?
No.
So
No, well, see, here's the problem.
here we go.
Okay?
All right,
when
all right.
you really started hammering mock drafts, right? Like when you really started taking these off
Yep.
and going with them and making it your thing. One, I let you and T Rock and whoever the hell else on this channel, I'll let you guys do your own thing, right? Like
sure.
I don't want to interfere. I'm
Mhm.
here to help. I'm here, but it's nice, right? Like audience, go watch these guys. And then I can just sit at home and jerk off.
For sure.
You know, with
And I
no
know
inter-
you ain't.
no,
I know
no.
you not coming because you just don't want to be here. I know that. I'm just
Correct.
saying. I really want to see, because I know
Now-
you, right?
now-
Your mind. Go ahead. My fault. Go ahead.
Here's the second part. When you really started doing these and taking off and like making it your thing, I had just had this conversation with Maddie on a podcast about how at this point in the draft cycle, just the word mock draft just sends chills down my spine.
with you.
Like,
I'm with
like
you.
I was so fucking sick of reading mock drafts, NFL mock drafts, rookie mock drafts, Dynasty, early redraft mock drafts, Best Ball Mania 47 early mock draft. The fucking word mock draft was just driving me up a wall. So when Fizz goes, I got this new mock draft. Oh, motherfucker.
Well, I say this though, Mike. I feel like now I will say this. I even looked up the end because you got me plugged in all this. People love it though, bro. They love the
They
mock
do.
draft, you know. So
They
that's
love
why,
mocks.
because if nobody watched it, I wouldn't keep doing it, right? But the only thing I will say that I'm playing when I say I'm calling you out, but I'm saying
I'm there.
I'm not doing a regular mock draft. I'm doing the marathon style mock draft. So
I
that's
got
why
you,
I
boss.
wanted you to do it, because I want to see what you think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something that I told Rock and I told everybody that I tell about it, and everybody that I have in the mock, especially the content creators, I want them to take it to their platform. Like this, I really want this to be my stamp in the game. Like, hey man, you heard about this marathon? I never tried one before. Because Mike, I'm gonna be honest. I know we in one right now. You in 500 leagues. Next year and beyond, I'm not doing another draft unless it's marathon, bro. Another startup anyway. And
got
here's
you.
why. Because I love the way it incorporates the rookies and forces you to take rookies that maybe you might not even take it until like round 28, 29, right? So if you start out with rounds 1 through 3, all rookies, and then you get to the regular draft, I think that's the best way, bro, to dynasty, because you forcing yourself to take a Harold Fannin and these guys that you probably don't want no parts of, but you have to take them in this rookie part. And then you get to the Josh Allen, Jaden Daniels, Lamar Jackson. So I just want to see how you feel about it. What's your strategy behind it? But I definitely want to get you in one of those. And we not this year. We don't got to start the league, but a mock draft at the minimum.
So when are we doing it? Tuesday night, little mock draft?
Well, if you want to join us on Tuesday, cool. I wasn't gonna bug you on Tuesday. I was gonna force it on a Friday, but if you want to join us on Tuesday, we with it.
I'll be there on Tuesday.
There we go. Rock, you heard that? You heard that, Rock? He said he the problem. He said he took your spot. No,
it ain't T-Rock. Also, what T-Rock's here. Number one, T-Rock. Go make your fucking picks. All right? You're on the clock. You've been on the clock for 3 fucking hours, okay? You got time to type. You got time to pick. But number two, I also wanna praise T-Rock too. Like from T-Rock being just a writer for us, right? For the longest time. Hooking up with you. Now T-Rock, we got him a microphone, so T-Rock could have been on shows and it wasn't as shitty. Yeah. T-Rock got himself a setup. He's got his own cooking segment. T-Rock is a bona fide fantasy analyst at this point. So not only in the last year, like Fizz, have you taken this, but you have taken somebody under your wing on your journey.
Listen.
Because I had no part in this. T-Rock and I don't talk about like, hey, how can I get better at content? How can I do this? I got to be more comfortable. You have done that, and you have taken T-Rock, and now you boys are bona fide. Like, you're here. Yes, you made it. All right?
Nope. Listen, no Diddy, but I be on T-Rock ass, bro. I be feeling like Coach.
You got to stay on his ass.
Coach Dollars, man. You feel me? I be telling him, bro, listen, because I will say this about Rock, right? I'm going to give my boy his flowers. When he first started, Mike, he come on, you know, Rock, man. He's so happy. He just like excited, right? And I told him, bro, that's cool. But I want you to remind the people that you ain't just get this spot. You earned it, right? So I want you to be for real with it. Because I know me. I'm coming on letting y'all know, like, hey, bro, I feel like I earned this spot 100%. This wasn't given to me. I earned it. So I know Rock, he like to play and have a good time, but I used to tell him, like, bro, you got to let the people know that you here for real. I wanted to be where people not even coming for me at this point. They like, man, I'm coming to see T-Rock. I don't give a damn what Fizzle talking about. I'm here for Rock. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad I got my boy there. We here. He doing this thing. And yeah, man, I'm proud to see what my boy got going on, man. So I tell him that every day, though. So this is nothing new, but it's good to hear it from you because I tell him this all the time.
You guys are both killing it. Like your journeys through this and your development has been good. I know it's just going to keep getting better. And as we get more and more eyes on it, rightfully so. Like you kind of said, you got your own group of people, and that was probably the biggest thing. I don't want people to have to come and compete with, well, look at how many people watch AMA, you know, like who are there for my. We got our own thing. We got our own thing. For sure. There's some bleed over and there's going to be some crossover, but it's good to see that you guys have your own diehards. Like people that I see sometimes on these shows, on your shows on Tuesday, are people that don't come or fuck with Adam and I. Like they don't give a fuck about Adam and I.
But and I
if you were to throw
Adam
Adam and I on a Tuesday show, they'd be like, who fuck are these clowns?
Yeah.
give us back.
Well, you wouldn't count because you always on here with me. But Adam, sometimes I'm with you though, because Adam ain't on here as much as you.
Who's this fucking jabroni? Right? Why does he keep drinking Red Bull? And why does he sound black?
Nah, for real. My boy got them Red Bulls on deck.
Jesus, he needs a sponsorship. And T-Rock, you still haven't fucking made a pick.
Rock. Come on, man. So, but nah, for real though, Mike. So, since you joined us on the Tuesday, we won't got to force it on the Friday. So, because I ain't gonna lie, Mike, I said, because that was what I was gonna do today until I realized it was the anniversary. I was gonna force you to do one on a Friday, not even tell you about it. I was gonna make you do it. So, I'm glad that you volunteered on a Friday.
I don't know if you saw in the Commanders chat today too, right?
Nah, I missed it.
Like,
What'd you say?
All the people of South Harmon. We got requests for a team review. Somebody paid for it.
Okay, I saw that. Right? Yeah.
Which is, listen, by all means, you know, that's what we have it for. And we're fucking good at them. We're all good at it. Eric goes, Mike, it's right up your alley. 1 quarterback, start 9. 10-team league or whatever the fuck it was. You want this one? Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, facts. I don't care how much it pays. I want no part of it, brother.
But forcing me to do a mock draft on Friday would have been like forcing me to do a fucking 1 quarterback, 10 team.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'll do it.
I was
I'll
gonna
do
make
it.
you do it, bro. Hey, Mike, you want to know what's so funny? I got the thumbnail and everything. I already made it. I was gonna make it happen today until I realized it was the 1 year. I was like, I'm gonna slow it down. But I was definitely gonna put it out. I was gonna put it out, man. No diddy on that one, but I was gonna put it out.
I'll pull it out.
So look, speaking of drafts though, right? I know the people that's here. We appreciate y'all, man. Hopefully, if you on any other site, Twitch, X, whatever the stream, man, come tap into the YouTube. We appreciate this subscribe button if you got one. And yeah, we appreciate y'all always tapping in and showing love. But Mike, you know, we in a draft right now. And I feel kind of bad because I said, man, I know I kind of forced Mike to join this draft, but technically it's the Vibes channel. So he's a part of it. He is the Vibes channel. He got to join this one, right? I pulled up the draft so far. It is T-Rock's pick. He has 1 hour and 40 minutes left. So you're right. It's your damn time. He got all this time to type in here, but he can't make a damn pick. So I'm gonna pull it up, Mike, and we're gonna just look at the team. We ain't gonna review every team. I just want to bring it up.
Next Friday, though, we could really dive into this one. But yeah, we gotta
Yeah. Next Friday,
touch on what's happening in the Vibes League on the Vibes channel.
And for those that don't know, we literally created this to hang and chill with the people that always tap in with us. So I bring this up because it's the Vibes Dynasty League. I created it, wanted the people to join us, and we're just gonna have a good time with it. So third round reversal. It's not the marathon startup, but before we close out the night, Mike, we're just gonna give the people a little bit of love. Let me turn this noise off in case Rock does make his pick.
Turn this TV off.
So, Mike, man, looking at the draft, just give me one or two things about the draft so far before we get up out of here tonight, bro.
The T-Rock, man of my heart. 101, Jaden Daniels.
Oh,
Good
yeah,
start.
Yeah. Hey, Mike, you know what's so funny? I'm in 3 drafts currently right now. One started Tuesday, one started Friday, one started today. Jaden Daniels went number 1 in all of them.
Thank God. And listen, there's a case for Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson, too. Let me not besmirch the name of them, but I love the conviction, all right? And it wouldn't be a Vibes draft if Jaden Daniels didn't go. Like, we'd riot. We'd burn this fucker to the ground. Start over until somebody picks Jaden Daniels 101. All right? Them's the rules. Have to. How about Redwoods, though? Joe Burrow, 4. The conviction.
Yeah,
the
man.
Conviction in Joe Burrow. All right, Red. I see you.
Hi,
do it?
Red.
Let's go. And then Dynasty Jake, man. 3 fucking quarterbacks right off the rip. Dynasty Jake going for the QB horde.
Hey, bro, you know what's so funny? I missed the last one. I didn't even know he did that. How the hell?
Oh,
I missed
yeah.
that?
Love it, man. And then we got a couple people without even a quarterback. You're one of them.
Yeah, I'm one of them. And that's how I say I missed that Jake did that. That's crazy.
I had a real tough time right there. Picking in front of you and then knowing that you're going to get the pick in front of me in the second round.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to put 4 guys up in my queue. All right. We got 4 guys here. And I'm hoping Gimme Locks doesn't be the pivot man and fuck us. Okay. But
I ain't gonna lie, Mike. When you took Neighbors, though, I was kind of surprised. I thought you were going to go quarterback right there. I literally said Mike gonna go probably like 5 quarterbacks in the first 8 rounds, 9 rounds.
I was going
really
quarterback if Drake May was there. But
okay.
Drake May.
Oh, so, yeah. Oh, for sure. You should have,
Yeah. And I looked at it between Stroud, Nix, and Herbert were in my list, and I was like, fuck it, fuck it. Let's do something a little different here. I took Bijan in the first round, Fizz. That ain't like me. All right.
Well, I will say this: the scoring for running backs in this league is
pretty fucking good.
Yes, blame T-Rock for that, but we here now, right? So
I would have taken Neighbors in the first round or CD in the first round
for sure.
But
I'm with you.
The wide receiver scoring.
As you can see, I even took Gibbs over CD, so that lets you know. Like
I kind of hope that you didn't notice that the running back scoring was a little bit fucking nuts.
So this is the crazy thing, Mike. The league, this draft started Friday. The league that we're in that started Tuesday, I forgot all about the scoring until EV brought it up, and I said, "Damn, I forgot the scoring for running backs is crazy." And little be known, I didn't take my first running back to like round 15, but this league, I said, no. There's no way. I said it's Bijan or Gibbs. whatever Mike don't take, I'm taking the other. So I was kind of surprised you took Bijan. And I said, all right, Mike know what's going on. So I took Gibbs right after you, bro.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping you didn't know, and I was really
I
hoping to
knew.
start
I knew.
Bijan Gibbs.
I knew, bro.
All right.
It was Bijan or Gibbs 100%, bro. 100%.
Yeah, that's why the running back score, and I was like, yeah, fuck it, it's a vibes league, you know. Like, how can I come in the vibes league and just come rebuilding right out the rip? Let's go for 100%. A fucking contender right off the 100%. Jump. Yeah. Fuck it, I want to win this thing. Third rounder though, you guys didn't do me any favors. I was like, damn, Nico, Brian Thomas, Marvin Harrison, and I was like, listen, if I don't take a fucking quarterback, I could be fucked.
Hey, listen, I'm a little shook right now looking at it like, damn, man, I'm praying that I can go. I got to buy myself some time at this point, Mike.
So, listen, quarterback, there's a point per carry. Kyler runs the football. I still believe in Kyler. Might be early for some people.
We got Rock with the back-to-back, finally.
Yeah. I still believe in Kyler, though, so I went Kyler because he was the best available quarterback left. And I was like, ain't no fucking way I'm getting him in the 4th round, I don't think.
Oh,
so
no,
we'll just do it now.
Yep. So let's just say, starting out, I know Rock has a pick in the 4th, so I guess I'm not going to say he doesn't count, but starting out, give me your best and worst so far.
Yeah.
Kind of hard because just everybody's a Pro Bowler at this point, but strategy wise.
Well, I'm not gonna say Jake's right or wrong for the quarterback horde, right? Like that's a man after my own heart. I love it. I've done a few myself. I didn't know we were gonna get one in the Vibes League. I thought if we got one in the Vibes League, it would have been me.
I thought it was too. I literally said Mike gonna take 5 quarterbacks in the first 8 rounds. I knew it.
Mr. Voorhees though, just walking into Jalen Hurts at 6. Like you're just playing with house money now, and then Puka Nacua and Marvin.
And you know he wanted Pat Mahomes for real, but my boy Shizzles had to take him from him because he did it on purpose. That's what he does.
That's good, but he did you a favor by giving you a better quarterback. Nice.
Sure.
I'm not a big fan of the Chase Bowers Nico, the tight end scoring. While Bowers was him last year.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was like top 10 in WARP in this league format last year. I still don't want to put like early assets into tight ends. Who gives a shit? It's a best ball league too, so I just throw shit at the wall at the tight end. So I never like seeing tight ends early. Can't really get behind that one. How about this, man, from Jay Jackson? Jefferson, Barkley, Brian Thomas. No quarterback yet.
I'm not gonna lie though. I thought you were gonna take Barkley right there. I thought you were gonna go be on Bijan and Barkley, bro. When I said, bro, Jake must have set this up because when he took Caleb, I thought that was kind of a reach, but then he let his boy J Jack, who has a Viking logo, get Justin Jefferson. I said, oh hell nah, man, what's going on up ahead, man?
I think Jake tried to trade me that pick, if I remember right.
Bro, Jake tried to trade me for C. He said, you want your boy? But this the thing. One thing y'all people got to know in the audience. I know y'all aren't taking CD. You just want to tax me. He going to fall to me anyway. I knew this. So Jake hit me like, yeah, you want your boy? I said, nah, I'm good. Because I knew he wasn't going to take him. So it didn't make a difference.
I think he wanted a future second. Me to move up
26
2
seconds.
spots.
He wanted 26 seconds.
To swap 2 spots. And
like, same. He hit me with the same thing.
It's the same tier of shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Like if he was picking where Mr. Voorhees did, right? And I seen my boy Jalen Hurts was still on the board, and I could move from 10 to 6 and pay a second, I would have done it. I would have done it.
Show
10 out of 10 times, right? To go to Caleb, though, I was like, no give a
that was tough. That was tough. I ain't gonna lie, man.
I'm good.
And he put in the chat, bear down. So he bearing down on it. He letting you know, like, yeah, I did it and what. So.
I like though, we got some people with their nuts on the table, rookies early, Genty almost a first rounder, 201. Amari and Hampton, the second rookie off the board by T-Rock at the end of the second, and then Cam Ward, 301. So
Rock got Hunter right after that, so he got 2 rookies right now.
He's got a really weird team. Jaden Daniels, right? Young
Hampton.
Second-year quarterback. Hampton, rookie running back. All right, so that's good. Travis Hunter, rookie receiver, and then like 97-year-old
head Dak. Yeah. That was You're right. Yeah, my boy Rock, man. I don't know, man.
Yeah, we got M Cup on now.
I'm
I'm
gonna
not
tag
gonna
them
say there's
couple
like any good or bad. There's just some I wouldn't do. I mean, we're in the first 3 rounds, so nobody's team's gonna look that bad.
for sure.
Other than Redwoods, I consistently just tell Redwoods he's terrible. Joe Burrow, Bo Nix was a fine pick. You reached on Joe Burrow, and then Bucky Irving is, what is this? RB 6, 7?
Well, I mean, I think you look at the scoring. I would have maybe took Achan if I had to go running back, but you look at the scoring, bro. You know,
Brees Hall.
hey, Brees, man, the disrespect on Brees is real, Mike. Right now, Mike, it's real.
Travion, Jonathan Taylor.
I'm with you, man.
Man.
I'm with you. So,
What do you
so I say this right because I do want to do this, Mike. Since we on, I know I give us like 10 minutes. I ain't want to go 2 hours, but we're gonna go 2 anyway, right?
Fuck it.
It's real early on this draft, so it's kind of hard to break this down. So I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna show you a marathon draft right now that we're in. I did the cook up one because I had Adam. I forced Adam to play in that one. I wanted you in this one. I didn't want y'all in the same one. Maybe I'm gonna get y'all in one next year. I don't know.
Maybe.
But I'm gonna make you look at this one. Now tell me what you think about this one. Now the running back scoring in this one is I think the same or maybe a little bit crazier, Mike. I'm not sure. But the cook up one. This is the last one, chat. This will let y'all know, and then we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. So, Mike, as you know, it's first rounds 1 through 3, all rookies. Then we go to the veterans, right? It's me, Cooper, Maddie, Rock, Adam. We got my boy Fox, Voorhees, M Cup is in this one too, Deep Sea, like all the crew that you know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go through the rookies. Like I said, we ain't gonna be too long with it, but let me know how you feel about this first 3 rounds with these rookie drafts, and then we'll go to a next couple of rounds. And just give me who you. I'm gonna stay out of this conversation because I'm in this league currently. We're still drafting. Let me know what you think. Who got the powerhouses and what we got going on here.
I'm running the warp on it too, just so I know.
Okay, all right.
How crazy it is. Right.
So I'm gonna say this: the running back scoring is crazy, bro. I think Bijan is like 70 points higher than Jamar Chase at projections, right? So I don't have, as you can see, I just told you what the running back scoring is, right, Mike? Look at my team. I don't have no running backs. So clearly, I didn't get the memo, right?
Yeah, these running backs are juiced to the tits, man.
Crazy, bro. Blame T-Rock again. But I don't have any, right? Because I told Rock, I said, bro, I'm standing on my business. I'm going to get my guys, and then I'm going to figure it out later. So I'm sure I'm not going to be your favorite. It's all good.
Yeah, so rookie-wise, Genty, Hampton definitely should go towards the top. Cam Ward, I'll still put up there. All these running backs should be pushed up, though. These rookie picks in the first round, kind of right on point. Kind of nuts you see that. Like in a rookie draft, you get Ted at like the 109. But the wide receiver score.
That lets you know how juiced the running back position is, though. That's what
it's a best ball league too, ain't it?
Yep.
Yeah. You kind of built antithetical to how I would have built Fizz. I just throw shit at the wall at the wide receiver position because they're all basically the same.
Hey, look, I got my guys. I got Travis, CD, Puka. I'm good, baby. I'm good.
So what do we start there? Josh Allen, Lamar, Jaden. Patrick Mahomes, god damn it.
You know Voorhees, man. You know how he gonna do it, man.
No. I would imagine with the running backs being this juice, there's a pretty heavy points per carry. You want running quarterbacks.
100%.
And more running quarterbacks.
Yep.
You want all the running quarterbacks. Every fucking one of them. Speaking of which, in the rookie draft, how the fuck? Okay. Jalen Milroe should have gone earlier, to be honest. He should have gone way earlier. He should have gone over these trashy tight ends. Luther Bird, he should have gone over Luther Bird.
Hey, Mike, that's why I want to get you in the marathon, baby. I got to get you in one. We're going to do a mock draft, though, but I got to get you in some. I got to get you in one.
Yeah. Man.
But just give me one team. We ain't got to go through the whole list, but just give me one team that you like, all right, I think they got. And matter of fact, it's T-Rock's pick again. Hey, Rock, what you doing, man? Make a damn pick, man.
Adam kind of fucked himself.
Bro, Adam took all he literally just said, I'm going running back. I don't give a damn what y'all got going on. The scoring too crazy for running back right now.
They are, but he should have gone more quarterbacks.
He should have.
Instead of Achan,
he helped me a little bit because I thought he was going to take some.
Yeah, he should have gone more quarterbacks earlier. He shouldn't have gone Barkley and Achan. Yeah, I would have gone quarterbacks there. Eric's got Dak. And that's it.
Bro, Look at EV team, Mike, right? He got Chase and Jefferson back to back at the last pick in the first round, in a sense. That's crazy.
It is, but the wide receivers are doo-doo, so
I know, but I'm just saying, I looked at Adam's team. It's no way, bro. I'm if I take Barkley, I gotta take Jefferson or Chase. I know A-Chan got the scoring, but man, I gotta get one of those guys, bro. I have to. I just have to.
As much as I hate to say it, M-Cup's got a really nice start, right?
Okay.
So he's got Jackson Dart, he got in the rookie, Tyler Warren.
Well, he traded. If you look, so what M Cup has been doing, he been trading on. If you look at his team, he been trading all this shit. He got like 3 first rounders for next year. So M Cup is literally just stacking, and is trading away. So next year, he currently has 3 first rounders right now.
He could have had a really nice team if he would have taken the players that were in those spots. All right, so fuck, he's out.
Like I said, my running back.
I got one right.
Go ahead. There we go. Just give me
Soggy
one.
Danger. Soggy Danger.
Soggy. What we got? Harvey, Scatterbo.
Harvey Scatterbo.
Mm-hmm.
Running back's juice. Get it right. Savion might be listed as a running back at some point. Right.
Yep.
So there's rookie draft. He basically took 3 running backs. Jalen Hurts value. Amon-Ra would be the only one where I would have gone, but I get it. It's still a wide receiver with a lot of name cachet, a young wide receiver. Kyler Murray. And then, might seem reaching to some, Justin Fields in a point per carry for fucking quarterbacks in a best ball league as your 3rd quarterback.
Mike, he took this pick. He took this pick at 6 in the morning. I messaged him and said, "Bro, I didn't plan on my heart being broken before the sun came out. Come on, Soggy, man."
Kenneth Walker.
Mm-hmm.
Dope fucking pick there with juiced running back scoring, a guy who's getting a lot of touches.
Yeah.
Listen, wide receivers, just throw some shit at the wall. Just get some dudes with some pulses, like who are going to be reasonable. Zay Flowers, number 1 option. George Pickens in an up-tempo passing offense as the number 2 option in Dallas. That's fine. I don't like the Brian Robinson pick. That's about the only one where I'm like,
that one was a little tricky, but yeah.
He didn't get nuked in the NFL draft. So he might still have a pretty good role. But the James Conner thing, right? Like he's built himself a fucking squad here.
He did.
He's built himself a contending squad based on the warp that he could do something with.
There we go.
I like that team. How about that one? Top to bottom.
I like
everybody else. I find like 2 or 3 flaws that I'm just like, nah, fuck that one. Nah, fuck that one.
Yeah, bro. My number 1 and number 2 running back is Tracy and Aaron Jones. So I get it. I ain't knocking you. I told myself after I looked at my team, I'm okay with a top 5 pick this year and next year figuring it out at running back. So
yeah.
Okay, Rock. Thank you, brother. You made the pick live on demand. There we go.
Look at that. Jawan Jennings.
I got 2 running backs, Mike, and a juice running back scoring. So I know it is what it is with me. If Shador get this job, I got 4 quarterbacks. I can live with it.
So did EV trade his future first?
No, he didn't give away. He didn't give away a first, but he gave away Rashee Rice and this Jameson Williams pick, which I think M Cup maybe could have took something else. But I guess Jameson wasn't a bad pick. But he didn't give away no pick. He just swapped like positions.
Gotcha. All right.
But it's a wild draft.
Mr. Voorhees out here buying Kyron Williams for future draft capital. Is that what's going on?
No, he bought Njoku from me, and I ended up getting Tracy and Jones where he picked that. So,
but I'm looking at it. He's got one with them.
Oh no, you're right. He did. So Voorhees gave up his first for Kyron Williams. Yep.
In this league format, not the worst.
So I say this, Mike, right? And this is why I said the marathon style. You looking at it now on paper. I'm sure you looked at the mocks before. You looking at it on paper. What is your thoughts on it before we get up out of here? What is your thoughts on it and what you think about it?
Just the style, right? Because we get into intricacies of the scoring or whatever. So that nothing to do with the scoring.
If you take out the scoring with just take out the scoring.
It's a good concept. It's a good concept where you have a lot of interesting ideas on how you want to draft, right? And especially if you get to choose your draft slot, right? It's going to be so appealing, to want to pick early. Right?
Yeah.
Right? In reality, listen, give me the late rookie first part, right? Give me the fucking 12 spot and give me the 101 and the vet spot.
Hey, Mike, I like that you said that because I always like picking this, and this is why, right? Think about last year's class with Jane Danes, Caleb Williams, all them, right? I always say this. the cheat code for me, and I know my strategy. I'm not the guy that takes a lot of quarter. And now you see my team, I took quarterbacks because I knew in this league with Adam, I said I had to. But I think if I took a Cam Ward instead of Hunter, I think for a guy like me who doesn't take a lot of quarterbacks or running backs real heavy, as you can see with the running back position, if I got Cam Ward, I buy myself 2 or 3 rounds without having to take one. So in last year's draft, let's say I started this last year and Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams, those guys were there. That was a cheat code at the 102, 103, because now when you get to the vets, if I went double tap at receiver, tight end receiver, whatever, I already bought myself one quarterback. So if Jaden Daniels was my quarterback at the 103, man, I got the double tap with the 2 receivers, taking out the scoring in this crazy looking league, of course. If it was regular PPR without the extra running back stuff, if I got CeeDee Lamb and Puka plus Jaden Daniels, that's what I like to be. So I'm glad you say you like that end spot. And I had people in the chat sometime on Tuesday say, man, I think having the last pick is a cheat code. But I like picking here, bro, because I like the double back-to-back.
You could, especially if it was, let's just say, like last year's class, right? Like you said.
Yeah, I think last year would have been a perfect time to see what that looked like.
Because if you would have hit on a Jaden Daniels, right, for example, like you're talking about, you could have had like a Bijan and in a Chase or a Chase and whatever. You could have had 2 really good fucking players with your first 2 NFL vet picks as well and already had a quarterback. My only counterpoint, though, is like last year's class. Let's think about that too. So last year, what? Jalen Hurts, Josh Allen, consensus 101, 102, just about everywhere, just based on.
Well, I was taking Lamar everywhere, so I
know you had Lamar, but okay. Think about one of those guys. And think about last year's class.
For sure.
If I would have picked 12, I would have missed out on Jaden Daniels, right?
For sure. Yep.
But I could have landed Bo Nix.
Yeah.
With the 112. I could have started
with
the Jalen Hurts.
That's if you were taking Bo, because I got Bo in the second round, like 204 in some leagues. So
I took Bo Nix at like the 107.
Well, yeah, you don't count. But I'm with you.
Right. Or Michael Penix, right? Like that too. But you could have started with one of those quarterbacks, first round quarterbacks, 2 NFL drafted quarterbacks, because last year's class was just stupid, and still landed, Josh Allen, Lamar, Jalen Hurts too. Like that. Yeah. As much as, Jane Daniels and let's just say Jamar Chase sounds like a great start, so does fucking Bo Nix and, Josh
for sure. Like, but that's what I mean. Like, so the reason why I like this style and this strategy, because
you can make it work from either end. You can.
But I say this, if you look at Maddie, it forces a guy like Maddie at the 12 to take a Will Howard, Woody Marks, Harold Fanning. These guys might not, I'm not saying they wouldn't be drafted in a 32 round startup, but how early are they going in 32 rounds if this rookie draft wasn't implemented in the first 3 rounds? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think it forces you to get a full rookie draft in and then come back and say, all right, now we can pick up where we should have started. So that's why I think it's a dope concept. I love it.
And it's a bit of a mind fuck, right? Like if you're sending trades out and I send you the 401, right?
It looks
send
crazy,
you the 401 for
crazy.
your first. It looks
crazy.
Like your 5th, that kind of thing. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You don't really know how to process it.
Exactly. Especially when, like you said, Josh Allen at the 401. Imagine me showing somebody this without explaining what it really is. They like, bro, what the hell is this?
What the hell?
So I say that to say, bro, I just randomly like, bro, let me see. Now, T-Rock always said if we was to make it longer, it would have to be 5 rounds. We can't make it 4 rounds with the rookies because it wouldn't work. So if we was to extend the rookies, it would have to be 5 rounds. But by the 5th round, that's kind of crazy to even think about. So I think 3 is the way. You can't do 3rd round reversal because that would definitely be a cheat code. So if you want to be one of those guys that say, man, I hate 3rd round reversals and this and that, I think this is the way though, Mike. I'm gonna stand on it. This is my impression, or whatever you want to call it, my imprint in the fantasy dynasty game. I think I'm trying to stamp this as my baby. So I've been pushing it, and I've been, like I said, I want you to get in on the draft with us. You say you're gonna join on a Tuesday. I wasn't even gonna ask you about a Tuesday, but now that you say you're in it, I would love to see what your strategy going to be on a Tuesday with this, bro.
Yeah. Give me pick 12.
All right, there we go. Well, we gonna make sure
Actually,
you get
you
pick
know
12.
what though? It's actually give me pick 10.
Okay.
Because I got 3 guys at the top, and
There
there's
we go.
only 3 guys that I take 1, 2, or 3 in every fucking startup.
Well,
Period.
you getting pick 12 off the break, bro. I mean pick 10. I'm locking you in at
Pick
pick
10.
10.
I'm in pick 10. Let's go.
For anybody that's in the chat that want to make sure next Tuesday you want to draft against Mike. We finally got him in the league in the mock.
I tell you, I'm off the fucking Florida with you boys.
Next Tuesday we go 7:25 p.m. Mike, is 6:25 good for you?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
That'll work.
All right. But hey, for you, brother, we'll move it back anytime you want. So whatever time you on, we on. But for those in the chat that want to join, make sure you're there next week, and we're gonna get back to where we was at.
What I hyped that up, I kind of talked about doing startup drafts, and especially anything with Snake, right? This is a good exercise, Fizz, because it's something different that mixes it up. And one of me and DB's biggest complaints about Snake draft startups, and I think Adam kind of felt this last year too, is we did so many of these where it's just it's too easy. I don't want to sound cocky. It's just you're too comfortable. That's why I gravitated to auction, because it was a new format that frankly I could fuck up. Like I have a hard time fucking up a snake draft, right? Like it's okay. It's the same shit every fucking time. Auction was where it was like, oh shit, I spent way too much on that fucking wide receiver. I spent too much on that quarterback, and now I'm cooked. This is something else with snake drafts, to be able to add a little bit of a layer of a strategy where it's enough of a mind fuck to like, okay, I got to think about this, and I got to think strategically, and it's not so auto picky. But
it is.
As cocky as I was sounding about it, I kind of sounded like Denzel from Training Day. Like, I'm surgical with this thing. I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake.
Well, I look at it like this, Mike. One, like I said, it forces you to take guys that you in a 32 round draft. Like I said, who's taking Harold? Where's Harold Fanning going? Where is Will Howard? Like, where are these guys going? Right? I don't even know, because I haven't done a regular mock in a while, but that far anyway. But I will say, I think it's worth having content on, because let's just say, no matter what platform you're on, what media spot you're with, this is something that nobody's done yet until we started doing it here. So if you on such and such channel and you start doing this, Cooper, right? I know Cooper got the warp tool. Cooper, I believe, is going to have, because he's in the one we're doing now. I believe Cooper can make a whole pod about what the strategy is, this and that, because he like breaking down the strategy. I just think it's a new way, because every year, right, we come up with something new. We went from standard to PPR. We went from regular 1 quarterback to 2 quarterback. So I think when I thought of this, I really was just like, bro, I really want to figure out what's something that I can just say is mine, and this right here is it. And I think it's something that I know can carry through to other people and have them really say, damn, I like this, or maybe I don't like it, and here's why. But I think it's still worth the content and breaking down the strategy of what's behind it. So I'm glad I don't have to force it on you on a Friday, but I'm glad that you're doing this on Tuesday, brother, because I want to see what the strategy going to be. And also, Mike, I'm telling you right now, I'm not sure how many leagues I'm going to join, but next year and the years following, if it ain't Marathon Startup, I can't do it, because I just like it so much that I'm rolling with it, man. That's my baby.
You find those things that work for you. Last year when we started that C2C league.
I've been looking. I'll be checking in with it.
Not necessarily just a C2C format, but that was the first year that I did that payout structure. Right? Because I have such a hard time finding fucking replacement owners for orphans. Really?
Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough.
We still got some. Hey, for checking with my boy, man. We got some stages right now wide open.
But last year was the first year. What we did was we made everybody pay $10 extra in a 12-team league.
Okay.
Right?
So it pays for the
Right? So we had $120 in the pot extra, right? And what we said is we're going to keep that $120 minimum every year, right? Anything we get over, like we go multiple years of paying extra $120, that's going to be an Empire pot, right? And for
There you go.
C2C purposes, ours was, listen, that 120 we can never touch, but anything over that, and that'll go into an Empire pot. So we have somebody who wins the college side and the NFL side the same
Yep.
year, they get that extra money, that payout.
There you go.
For a regular league, I think I would put it if you win back-to-back years, back-to-back championships, you get the extra money.
I like that.
But that extra, that 120, we're always keeping that for the one reason. If somebody bounces out of this motherfucking league, no matter what they did to their team, I can go to somebody and I can go, the next 2 years are free. Take over this fucking orphan, the next 2 years are free. Done deal. It's
There we go.
always taken care of. That way when you got, some of these fucking turd burgers that I've had that come in and trade, 25, 26, 27.
I'm with you.
They're stuck with Aaron Rodgers at quarterback and some other fucking jabroni, and then they're like, ooh, I don't even like this league. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I used to always pay a year ahead, but even giving people 1 year free, like even, hey, 2025 is paid for, but you still got to pay for 2026, to keep the league. They're like, yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Hey, Mike, that's why all the startups that I created this year, $25. So if I gotta come out of my own pocket, all right, bro, it is what it is. You know
I
what I'm
do
saying?
that, but I got 60 fucking leagues.
I'm
like,
with you. That's why I
let
said
somebody
I
out
mean,
there do the math. 60 times 25
I'm
and
with
let
you.
me know if I can just pay it out of my pocket.
Yeah, I'm
Listen,
with you. It's sad that we have to feel that way, but that's why I said if I'm gonna commission this, I'm gonna make it so low that if I gotta do it, $25, I just come up with it.
There was a lot of people this year that had joined a lot of South Harmon leagues. Let's just say that, and
Yep.
they've been in and out. And they've been part of the community. They will never be invited to a league that I am fucking in ever again. Just saying.
I'm with you.
You know who you are. You fucking bitches out there who are like join, ruin the team, and then I'm gonna treat this shit like redraft. I'm not having that much fun. No shit, because you suck at this fucking game. You fucked the team up, and now you're gonna go join some other startup, some fresh one. Like
They
who you are.
joined because they
Just
said,
know I
I'm
hate
here. I want to play with Mike, man. I want to see what's
That's
up.
fine.
And then they get here, and
They got gaped, and now they're bouncing.
that's how it roll, man. So I feel it, man. Mike,
It's like D. Ray Davis said, in Shaq's All-Star Comedy Jam.
mhm.
You remember that part?
I'm
That
trying
lady,
to think what-
there's that lady in the crowd. She's like, I love you, D. Ray. He's like, I love you. I'd mean it if I could see you.
Yeah, in fact, yeah,
Right,
right.
And then she like stands up or whatever. And he's like, all right, I'm asking if you want to fuck. Like, you want to go home. It's painful. All right. It's painful. Not the sex. Not the
It's
sex.
when I get up and leave, right?
It's the part where I get up and go, all right,
Yeah, I remember that.
join the league with me. It's painful.
For sure. For sure, man. So look, we 2-6 in, man. 2 hours, 6 minutes, 1 year anniversary, 365 days. And no, it ain't Friday, it's Saturday, but I said let's do it on the exact day. So, Mike, man, I appreciate you, brother. I don't know how many weeks is in a year. I can't remember. I think it's 52.
52.
There we go.
52.
All right. I ain't forget too much now. I think out of that 52, I missed maybe 2. And you and Maddie, the exciting whites, came through and filled in for me. So I will say this. I think I missed 1, and I stand on. I kept telling myself, you can't miss too many. You got to keep doing what you're doing. Keep grinding, keep cooking, keep staying in your lane. And I'm enjoying the ride, brother. So I'm always keep shouting it out loud. I appreciate you at ATM putting your boy on, man. I got my own mic, and I did my own thing, man. So I appreciate y'all put me on, man. And we here, baby. 1 year, your boy is here, man.
Hey, we need a white people trivia night. Again.
Hey, we're gonna get back. So what's this?
We need
May?
one.
What's this, May?
Yeah.
We got the mock draft. Well, no, we got the mock draft Tuesday. So soon. Maybe I don't know if it's this week or not, but we're gonna get to that. Matter of fact, y'all let us know in the chat when y'all want that. I know they're gonna say probably next week. So but we gotta have a host. So I say this: if we find a host, if we can find Adam or whoever to host it, then we'll do it. We can't do it with just me and you. We gotta have
Yeah, we
somebody
can.
else.
Yeah,
You
we
think so?
got, yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I like how Adam kind of controlled it. He had the button.
He did.
I
But
like
then we
that.
got to go on Ecamm, and then I want to kill Ecamm.
I hate
You know what I
Ecamm,
mean?
man.
I
I hate
fucking hate Ecamm.
Me too.
Listen, we come up with trivia questions for each other. All right, that's
right.
it. You know what I mean?
right.
Like we
All
get
right.
a 10 for 10. We
You
don't
right.
know what the other person's gonna ask.
You
know?
right. You right. And I had a sound effect. Yeah, we gonna get it there. We might do that next week. If not next week, the week after. But we gonna get that done
We
before
need a
the
trivia
month
night.
close. For the month close, man.
Listen, I don't even think you. Listen, white people trivia was fucking hilarious. By the way, the only thing you got right was skedaddle. So riddle me dumb. Like that was not the one I picked. There's plenty more derpy white people sayings, and I'm sure there's plenty more cookout questions that I may or may not know. You know, we'll see how country I am when it comes to that. But there's tons of other categories. You know, I think we could have movie night. You know, movie trivia, little movie questions.
Well, I say this, Mike. You a wizard with the movies, bro. I listen to you and Adam and you and me, and you be knowing
but here's
them
the
lines.
thing, man. Here's the
a
thing.
lot of them lines I know, but you know them like seamlessly. It come out like that.
But
I
you
be
can
having
hit
to
me.
think about it.
You can hit me with the music and the music collabs because you know that shit like I don't know.
That's true.
And plus, you also know obscure movies, right? Back to the movies thing that I had no idea. Leprechaun in the Hood. The fuck? The fuck?
Nah,
right?
for real.
So I think it's a good compliment. I think
You're
we'll find a way. We'll find a way. We can have all kinds of trivia, which is hilarious.
Let's get to it, bro. Let's get to it. We can't do it this week, 100% next week, but let's shoot for this week though. So
dude, we can always
next week. Next week.
We can always try to get Rock on for a special edition too if we want to host.
That's it. All right. Well, look, this Friday we can't do it this Friday, the following Friday, but before the month
then
of
we
May
ain't gotta go to ECAM.
For the month of May closes, we gonna get that in, bro. So,
gotcha.
Shout out again, my brothers put me on, man. We here 365 days, episode whatever, 52 weeks. We here. We I was gonna say we ain't going nowhere, but we are going somewhere. We getting the hell up out of here. We appreciate y'all. 2 hours in, we still got as much people as we have in the beginning. So appreciate y'all, man. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do that. This is the fairly new channel at some point. We appreciate everybody that's tapping in, watching every week. The regular ones, the ones that just watched in, whatever platform you're on. Next Friday we will be back. Took a break last week, but watch out for the exciting whites and the blacks and the yellows and browns, baby. We are going to get it popping every week. Anytime y'all want us to make a show up, me and Mike will do it. So
we got
leave them comments. We appreciate y'all. Anything before we leave about here, Mike?
No. Just congratulations on 1 year, man. Here's to many more. Eventually, we'll be having a 10-year anniversary episode. I'll be a lot more white, you know, in the beard.
There we go.
A lot more white.
Well, hey, I'm a lot more browner. So we out of this thing. We appreciate y'all. Look at the thumbnail. We step brothers at this point. We love y'all. See you next week. See Mike on Tuesday night, baby.
Be there.
That's it.